listening to 106.9 Chicago, Illinois.
W-A-N-K.
Wank FM.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, everybody. Good morning. They're out here trying to say we can't say cock-a-doodle-doo anymore. And, you know, I'm fed up with it. I think with 2026, we change that. It is January the 14th, the 2026, okay? We can say whatever the hell we want. So cock-a-doodle-doo, good morning. This is the Morning Crow. My name's Eamon Hegarty. Austin Black's at that end of the table. In the middle, we got Nick Rohrman. And we're joined by our friend, a very special guest, comedian, producer, host of the show What Could Go Wrong at the Laugh Factory. It's Dan Cass, everybody.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yep. I beat him. Yep, that's right. Beat all the allegations. What's up? How we doing?
All right.
How we doing?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Hey, guys. Hey.
Hey, welcome to the show, Dan Cass.
That is your real name.
That is not my real name.
It's close.
You California coastal elite.
You have a really cool last name.
Castellagio, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's right.
awesome.
Yeah,
what
that's
happened
right.
to that?
Sounds like a type of
Well,
piano.
I just got sick of people asking how to fucking say it.
I guess that's a good
So,
point.
you gotta be careful.
Hey, we're on the radio. You can't swear.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
FCC will
sorry,
be
sorry.
on our ass.
Yeah, that's actually our fault. We did not prep
Yeah, we did not
Dan
prep.
at all
No,
by
no.
saying that.
I
Sorry.
can't swear.
You
No,
really shouldn't.
you really
yeah.
shouldn't.
You can say bitch. I say it all the time just because you're allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
the FCC really doesn't care if you're mean to women. Like they really let that slide.
Okay. Well, then.
We do. We have to pay a fine every time you.
Yeah,
curse.
yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so
how
you-
much
I
is the
mean,
fine?
I don't know.
Okay.
Our agent.
Well, they
handles
haven't
it.
hit us yet, but we've been waiting.
We've
They've
been waiting.
hitting those women, though.
We're worried
They've
it's
been
like a
definitely
medical bill
annoying
and
the
that they'll
FCC.
just pile it up and give
Yeah.
it to us at
All
one
right.
time.
Well, then I won't swear.
the worst offender has been Santa Claus so far.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, he
swearing,
swears
really.
a lot.
We had Santa Claus.
I
as a
believe
guest on
that,
our fourth
you know.
episode. He swore
Stressed.
all
He's
the
got a
time.
lot of pressure.
He also
Yeah.
said that he felt really relaxed around us because he was so busy. We got him on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Um,
That's insane.
yeah.
You got him?
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people contacted him, and you got him.
Well, he watches the show apparently.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, which is really nice.
That's really nice. Thanks, Santa.
Yeah,
That's good.
exactly. But
Yeah.
I mean, God, what a potty mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Really.
You
sense.
can't turn it off.
And then
Sure.
he also got he was kind of belligerent.
Syphilis. He got syphilis.
He got syphilis.
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
we didn't hear about that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, January.
That's a rough one.
The January syphilis.
Well, I hope,
January
I hope he's doing well. I wish we should.
I
Send him a
don't.
card.
I do not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I
What did he
hate.
ever do to you?
I don't like Christmas.
Is that
Okay.
Santa's fault?
Yeah, he kind of runs the fucking. Sorry.
Got him.
Oh man,
So fun.
It's two. I'll mark him down.
we're 3 minutes in.
Wow, you still got your Christmas tree up. That's awesome. That looks good.
No, this is my forest
No,
for my
oh.
birds.
Oh, okay.
These are
I
my
don't know if you noticed. There's a very heavy bird theme going on in this show.
I did not notice.
We really
that.
love birds.
yeah.
I hate birds.
This is this. I keep saying Victor. This is Thomas.
Thomas.
The bowling owl.
Thomas.
Oh, that's very cool.
Also behind me we have a new additions. We have a Lego parrot up there now and a Lego toucan on the coffee maker. You can see kind of blurred out in the background.
Nice.
Lots of birds. And we
Yeah,
have
lots of birds.
Goose. Yeah.
An emu egg.
Yeah, that's a genuine emu egg.
Emus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penguin.
Great guys.
Penguin.
Great. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of birds, do we think it's time to draw the bird of the day?
Yeah.
Sure,
I was
it's
starting
time for the
early.
bird
Let's
of the
do it.
day.
Yeah, let's get it over with. Let's rip that Band-Aid off.
Hey, don't say get it over with like you don't like it.
I love it, man. I just think it's people are looking forward to it. It's the top of the show. We should
Yeah.
do the bird of the day.
Yeah, let's do it.
People tune in specifically for this 2-minute segment.
That's true.
Yes.
It's time for the bird of the day.
That was good. Eamon.
Thank you.
Eamon, I want you to know that
Yeah.
you peaked 3 times at the top of the show.
No, I didn't. Did
Yes,
I?
you did. It was
it's,
red.
It's so weird because I can barely hear myself.
I know. I'll turn you up.
No, I mean I can hear everybody else just fine.
Then that's you. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that sounds perfect for me because I can't listen to myself at all.
Yeah, I
That's
hate
why I don't wear headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Should look into that. All right, let's just draw a bird.
All right. The bird of the day, Dan, how this goes. Each of us have a bird, the 3 of us. And every day that we poll every week, we put money in a pot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have around 500 wingspan cards.
This is even all of them. Yeah. And the new expansion comes out next week.
Yeah.
So 111 more will be at it.
And if our bird is drawn, we get the pot.
Wow.
And I think right now there's $105.
Yeah, $105 up for
Wow.
grabs. If the California quail is drawn, I get $105.
Which one? What do I get?
Well, you can decide a bird.
You can pick
to
a bird
draw.
right
Yeah,
now.
you can pick a
What's
bird.
your favorite bird?
Well, tell him your bird.
I'm the northern cardinal.
You can't pick that one, and then Eamon is
I'm little penguin.
little penguin.
I was gonna do Northern Cardinal.
Well,
Were you actually gonna do northern cardinal?
Yeah.
too bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we have every other bird species basically.
Bird.
Yeah,
Thanks,
there's
man, I
literally every
appreciate
other bird.
Okay, what about a blue stray? What about a Northern California blue stray?
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah, that's in
All
there.
right,
Yeah.
That's,
All right.
that's mine.
All right. If we
Nice.
pull.
Is there
the
any
Northern
significance
California
for
blue
that,
stray-
or
Yeah,
you
they were
just-
just always outside my house.
Oh, okay, great, cool.
Yeah, people call them blue jays. They weren't. They were blue strays
Blue strays.
because they had the weird head. If they had the weird head, they were a stray.
Oh,
Very
okay.
different.
Okay.
Were you trying to catch them often?
No, dude,
No?
no. I was trying to feed them. We were trying to feed them, but then
Oh,
the squirrels would come and they'd eat all the food.
So Dan's
And
not
so then
out
we
here
put-
catching strays.
No.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Nice.
That's it. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna draw it now. I'm gonna draw it right from the bottom over here, right here. So today's bird of the day for this episode of the Morning Crow is a Rufous night heron. Wow.
Yeah.
Rufous
good.
night heron.
Wow.
Oh, Matthew painted this bird using watercolor. God, we got another kid drawing one.
That
I'm
means
sick
they
of
don't-
these
Oh my
children,
They
these
don't have
these
the
Make-A-Wish
face.
ones.
Yeah,
So
we
you gotta
can
pull
see it.
them out.
Also,
Because I want to learn actual facts about these birds.
I know. I'm sorry. There's so many. Put
Here's
in.
where's the facts here?
It's at the bottom,
No,
but
it's
the fa-
normally at the bottom, but this one is a fan submitted drawing.
Yeah,
for
so that means
Wingspan.
there's two of those in the deck,
Oh,
and one of them's
yeah.
drawn
This
by.
isn't even what it looks like.
Yeah.
No.
No.
This Matthew guy
Kid did a
sucks.
bad job.
We can skip it. Let's skip it.
Look how
Let's
Yeah.
skip it. Yeah.
Redraw,
yeah.
redraw.
Oh my God, I'm addicted
Redraw.
now.
Get
I'm
that
addicted.
out
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna draw from the bottom of this again. Okay, the real bird of the week on the Morning Crow is another drawing. It's actually the wild turkey, and last week was the wild turkey.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Drawing one. though.
Okay.
Wow.
That's insane. Because between then and then, I've played a game. So
This
it's
is
kind
the third bird of the day.
Okay, this one is not drawn. This one's a new bird. We have the Eurasian blue tit.
Blue tit.
Hey, blue tit!
man.
Yeah. Check out the Oh wait, I gotta read the fact. It is blue tits are famed for their acrobatic skills and can hang upside down while looking for food.
Yeah, they can.
Cool. They look nice.
Wow.
So congrats to the Eurasian blue tit. You're today's winner
Wow.
of the Morning Crow.
Eurasian blue tit. Wow. That's amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah, we love to promote birds here. And if you want to stick
Yay.
it, oh no.
Oh, Dan.
Sorry.
Oh, I'll get it.
Also, Dan, I hate to be this guy, but earlier you said "damn it," which you're allowed to say.
Oh, I am.
But then you said "G."
G.
Uh,
After
damn
damn
it.
it though. I didn't say God damn it. Now I just did.
Now you just
yeah,
did.
yeah.
So yeah, we
Sorry,
have to be-
Christian.
yeah,
Nick, can you
just have
fix
to be
the
careful.
bird?
You're not allowed to say that on the
Yeah.
radio.
The bird. That bird.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick,
Yeah.
I promise I'll stop bugging you. Can you turn my headphones down? It hurts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My little ears
There we go.
hurt.
My little ears.
So fun.
My
Oh, that
ears
was so
hurt a
much
little
fun.
bit.
So that was the
Howie.
bird of the week.
That was a
What just happened? What's going on?
God?
There was a sound effect.
Oh, okay.
Really skeeved Dan out.
I
Yeah.
love that sound effect.
Eamon looked like he did see God.
And Dan got transported back to
To
2020.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Making videos.
Yeah.
On Among Us.
Oh, it was Among Us?
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let me know when Among Us plays.
You just want to know.
I just want to
You
know.
gotta let me know when that one
I
plays.
just want to
You
know.
have to
That's the
let me
only
know
one
when
I want to know
plays.
that gets played.
Oh man, how was your weekend, Austin?
It was good. I'm trying to figure out why you asked me, but I'll just answer normally
I
now.
was just asking.
It was
I was
good.
looking at you.
I watched. I've been watching all the James Bond, so that's good.
Oh, nice.
They've been really good. Quite awesome watching. I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not gonna finish it. I was gonna say something really bad, but I'm not gonna
Do it.
finish it.
Okay.
No, you watch. It's good to watch movies where women can equally get punched as the men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. No,
yeah.
that's just progressive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
that's
went
real
backwards
ahead of its
actually.
time.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did, yeah.
Daniel Craig would have never.
No.
No.
Oh?
The cops are here.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. But it was good. I just worked the whole time. What about you, Nick? How was your weekend?
Why are you always in my freaking business, dude?
There it is.
Move on.
That's why you asked.
That's fine. he was sitting bated breath, wanting to just latch onto me and take away my happiness.
I had a great weekend, and
yeah?
no one can take that away from
Oh
me.
yeah, you were at
Oh,
the
that's
Bears
great.
game.
I was at the Bears game.
That's huge news.
It was a
Sorry, it's my birth control.
Oh, of course. It was a crazy game. I thought they were dead at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
I thought they had died and gone to heaven.
Yeah.
And then they didn't, and they scored 25 points.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter alone.
So a little
Nutso.
annoying that they just decided to start playing.
What happened there?
I think that Caleb Williams. It's not just his fault. I am almost certain that Caleb Williams has ADHD, and it's
You got a problem with ADHD?
no. I relate to his struggle. He cannot think of he can't lock in until the fourth quarter. He can't lock
That's
in
true.
until the pressure is
Procrastination.
extremely high.
Yeah.
In the interview he did post game, one of the people asked him like what he told his like teammates at like they saw him on the bench screaming at everybody, like what did he do to hype him up, and he says, honestly, I just blacked out. I don't remember at all what I said.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
I blame more the coach. I feel like the coach is the one that's like, guys, we're gonna conserve our energy for the last part of the game, and it's like you don't have to do that. You can disperse it throughout the other quarters so you can score some points throughout.
Yeah.
It was
I
more
just-
exciting.
Yeah, it is, but like the fact this happened 7 times now is a little like this seems like drawn up at
I
this
think
point.
it's because
Yeah, it's getting rigged.
yeah, I think part of it is that it's nobody's locked in until the fourth quarter because Ben Johnson can draw a good play,
Still
Yeah.
got
but he's
ADHD.
saving all the best ones for last, so they don't know they don't
the
learn
deadline.
the secrets.
Yeah.
I guess
I think
so.
it's the deadline.
Yeah.
ADHD
Yeah,
works
it's
really.
ADHD.
You need to have a deadline in order to get things done.
Yeah, well,
Nah,
yeah.
not for me. Deadlines are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't do it like what Eamon was saying until like the last fucking minute. And then
Exactly.
I
Hey,
do it.
you need to be
Hey.
careful with cursing, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the deadline is the last 15 minutes of football.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
he's
It's like he gets a
wild.
call from upstairs. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you need to start playing." He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god,
yeah.
you're right."
That's how my stand-up sets are too. I just do horrible for the first 30, and then great last 15. But no one can tell the last 15.
yeah. No one's gonna be like that first 30.
Yeah,
was
because
rough.
the last 30 was rough.
Unless it's on a weekend.
Yeah.
Dan crushes on weekends.
I
Yeah.
crush on weekends, dude.
Yes.
I crush during the Bears game.
For people who don't know what
I was
crush
also doing a show
means,
during the Bears
crush
game.
means when a comedian does well on stage.
Yeah, does
for,
well.
Yeah, sorry, we
Yeah,
got filling
yeah.
people who don't know the stand-up.
and
Yeah,
I like
that's-
all right, like that's
No-
no.
No one can figure out through context clues what crush
No, I
means.
just
No.
it's just called being polite to our
No, of
radio
course not.
audience.
People are stupid. All right, we're comedians. We're smart. We're talking shop. Okay.
yeah,
right.
twisted tea, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on
That's our new phrase here on the morning.
Twisted
Crow.
tea.
baby.
Now,
you
for
gotta
those at home, what does
Twisted tea,
twisted tea
baby.
mean?
twisted tea, baby.
Twisted tea, baby.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. You also got that cool shot. You got that shot of him.
I did. I am a cameraman for a living. That's my day job. This is my morning job, but that's my day job. And
This is your job? You get paid for this?
you don't. Anyway, we gotta talk to our head studio heads about this. The promoter at Wank FM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we got it.
Anyway, I was
The
working
Wank
the pre
president.
and post game show of the Bears game, and at the end of the game, Caleb Williams and DJ Moore and Colson Lumlin came and sat at the desk. And at the end of the interview, they gave them all the cheese grater hats, and they gave Caleb Williams a block of cheddar cheese and a cheese grater, and he shreds it on stage. Everybody goes
Right.
crazy. And I was one of the people that shot that segment,
Wow.
and it was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was. I remember turning to the other local camera guy next to me. I can't remember if it was my shot or his shot they actually used on the broadcast, but I got all of Caleb's close-ups. in
Oh,
that
cool.
thing. And I remember turning to him after we cut to commercial, and I'm like, we just made history. Like this,
Yeah.
this was insane.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
absolutely
okay.
insane.
Well, Caleb Williams made history.
He did.
Yeah, you're
but-
just
He was
leeching
actually
off
he was
of
actually
his
just making a
success.
quesadilla. Is what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eamon's
Eamon's making a big deal
stupid
about
hungry.
it.
Eamon's stupid
And-
camera angle didn't catch the tortilla. On the
No, of
table.
course.
A plate of nachos below it.
Right.
You know, if there was no camera around, tree falls in the forest type of
Right.
deal.
Right.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
for all the millions of fans that were in the stadium. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Millions.
Or
Yeah.
the bugs that are in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it millions?
Hmm?
Was it millions of fans?
Yeah. Soldier
Understand.
Field is huge.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
added the extra level on top.
And when they go to Abu Dhabi, it's going to be like.
It's gonna be
A
much.
lot
It's gonna be
less.
much
It's a
smaller.
lot
Oh
less.
yeah, it's smaller. Yeah.
It's only 30,000 seats.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
15,000 are boxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because of the Royal Highness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It is funny how NFL stadiums are getting smaller and smaller.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why so?
Only football for the rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Poor people don't deserve
they got to
it.
do something else. You know?
I think live entertainment needs to be exclusively for the rich.
I agree.
Yeah, if you're poor, I mean, you got Netflix.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, sports is on Netflix now, so you can just
Yeah.
watch it there.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know how much live entertainment is on Netflix? They got Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
They got
man,
they got
Dave
Marcelo
Chappelle.
Hernandez. You know, they got
Yeah, they got Monday Night Raw
yeah.
every week.
Kill Tony. Just
Yeah.
Tony.
Kill Tony, the best show.
Best
They-
show.
Did you see? Did you hear about them buying the Barstool podcast?
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, Netflix bought like
3.
Pardon my
my
take
God, you're
and,
right, yeah.
and stuff.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
and
buy
I'm like,
3 of them?
yeah, and they're supposed to come out like the end of the month in January or something.
This is I just watched a podcast with Chris Gethard, and he was talking about like the state, like the industry and everything. That's really crazy that Netflix is buying all these podcasts, because what is that if not a non-union TV show at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Like now it's a TV show that they don't need oversight or anything. No one's getting paid royalties and all that. It's a really slippery slope, and I don't like it.
No, I think it's good. I think it's good that a rich guy who's completely out of touch has control over everyone's art. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, and Warner Brothers.
And also Netflix, if you're interested, we are selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
We are-
I'll
yeah,
do whatever
we're
you
selling,
want.
yeah.
I don't
So-
I don't care.
How awesome would that be if they just were like, we're gonna take a chance on this random?
awesome.
They spun a wheel.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, I've heard of these. Yeah, sure.
yeah,
and then they
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
and then we're just on the
Morning
cover,
Crow.
like when Netflix goes to sleep and it's like showing the slideshow of what's coming up, and you just see
Yeah.
us.
It shows
Like-
it shows Eamon in a gimp mask eating chocolate.
Yeah.
Just slowly moving.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that'd be kind of, if I'm Netflix, I would think I want my own program, because
Mhm.
Netflix is weird. They started by just like trying to do their own programs, and that sucked. And then
Yeah.
they bought programs, and now they're back to doing their own programs. So we can be your podcast.
If I was
We're new
yeah.
enough.
That's true.
If I was Netflix, I'd get off my behind
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I would make Mindhunter season 3.
Oh yeah, you're one of those people.
You can say ass on the radio.
What do you mean one of those people?
Oh, it's just one of those people on like X that like constantly like Mindhunter. It's like, we get it. Like, I wanted Zack Snyder Justice League Part 2, but I didn't get it, so I just shut up.
Oh yeah, totally. Zack Snyder Justice League Part 2 is exactly the same thing as Mindhunter.
It almost
Totally,
is.
bro.
It pretty much is. At least like
Totally, bro.
yours
Did
had
you
no
just
reason,
so
but
good.
it was mediocre enough it got canceled.
Yeah, I
Mine
know.
was that a tragedy happened, and that's
I-
why it didn't happen. So
Austin, I want to circle back to the fact that you just called Twitter X.
yeah, I've gotten better with that.
No, I
don't like that.
I'm gonna call it Twitter till I'm dead.
I just also didn't like the name Twitter. It
Dead
sounds
name.
like
Well,
diddler.
Well, to me, it's like a Sears Tower, Willis Tower situation, where like I got bought up by some rich crazy guy, but we the people decide what it's called. It is our public forum, and it's Twitter.
I don't support the Sears Tower thing either, because that store's dead. Like, that company's gone.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I don't know. I think that's weird.
I think it's the people mobilizing to like protect something that they hold dear, and
It's
I like
not
that.
under attack. It's just got a name change to something that is not bankrupt.
I can't believe I can't believe that you're defending this right now.
I don't
personally.
I just can't believe you care enough. You're not from here.
I think we should call it Justice League.
Well, I know I'm not from here, but I think I want to become a supporter of the
Bandwagoner.
culture
You could say
here.
bandwagoner.
No,
That's fine.
I don't like that term. I don't like that term.
Okay, you could not like Dan. Dan, you try to hide that. I saw it so clearly in Eamon's shot.
clearly,
That was so funny.
The camera was on Eamon. You lean into the camera and blow under the table.
Sorry.
Like I have a problem with the Gulf of Mexico being renamed because Mexico's still around,
Mm-hmm.
right.
and they're also
yeah, they are.
they're mostly in it. Like
The
so,
Sears-
but
the-
like Sears is like I can't go to a Sears and buy Christmas
But it
stuff
was-
anymore.
It was renamed long before
Long
Sears
before
went
Sears
out of
closed.
business.
Yeah.
yeah, but now Sears is closed. So
Now it is, yeah.
You had a reason
Sears-
to
wait,
have a
Sears-
problem with it before. Now you don't.
Sears like the store where you go and you get the vacuums there?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it was named after.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yes,
Yeah,
you
it's
see,
Sears
once you
Tower.
learn that, you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's wild.
it's less cool.
Yeah.
I think it's less cool if it was named
lame.
after Sears than
Yeah.
once you find
It's
out.
like the Target Tower.
It's like
yeah,
well,
That's
yeah,
lame.
or all those arenas that have the like Crypto.com arena and stuff.
Yeah, that's dumb.
well, it
yeah.
kind of
Sears is dumb.
Yeah,
They're
Sears is
bankrupt. They're
dumb.
gone.
Twitter is also dumb.
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of
It's weird. Go ahead.
I used to have an office job and I worked in Constantinople Tower.
Oh, nice.
And everyone started calling it
I like Constantinople
Everyone started
Tower.
calling it
Yeah,
Istanbul.
it's so funny.
Yeah, I used to love the Soviet Union. Then
Yeah,
they got
me too. I
rebranded
know,
to
I
Russia,
know.
and now
What
they
the hell?
suck.
I know. I know. That's nuts.
We
13 colonies, original 13 colonies.
I just don't care that much. Do you actually like? Are you passionate enough to be like, that's the sea? Like, are you gonna march the streets for that?
I'm not gonna march. I mean, I'm not.
hope
I'm not
so.
gonna die for the Sears
Okay, because I
Tower.
know people who would die.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, are you really?
But I just appreciate this folk tradition of like not caring what the corporation calls it.
Sure.
Because it's an icon that belongs to the people.
Even
you're
though
caring
it
about
was
what the
originally
previous
named, it was
corporation
named
called
after a
it.
corporation. Now it's not.
Yeah, you know what?
Who's Willis?
I just do whatever
Willis?
China's calling.
Willis is it's like an insurance firm.
Okay.
It's an
Okay.
insurance group.
Okay. So
And-
either way, it's a corporate
And
landmark.
Yeah.
So either way, we lose.
Who's Empire State?
That's a great
That's a great
question.
question.
Empire
Who is
State.
Twin Tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is?
I don't see a second one.
Well, they just didn't they make
There
another
actually
one now?
was
There's
two.
a sequel now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, didn't they just make one
part
now?
two.
The World
The,
Trade
the
Center.
World. It's
Yeah.
World.
One World Trade
One
Center.
World Trade Center is what it's
yeah.
called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heart goes out.
Yeah.
Mine does not.
There's a really cool subway underneath the World Trade Center.
Oh, the Oculus building.
Yeah, the Oculus building is pretty neat.
Nice.
Like named after the Meta glasses Oculus. Is
Yeah.
that what it's named
Oh,
after?
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh God. Well, Statue of Liberty is also Statue of Liberty. Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like,
Rushmore, yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
the
what Rushmore
pedestal of a corporate building is like, well, we might as well just celebrate
What
the
is-
Crypto.com arena.
What does Rushmore even mean?
That was a guy's name, right?
Yeah, but isn't there like a
Probably.
bunch of them?
A bunch of men named Rushmore.
No, I mean on Mount Rushmore, there's a bunch
There's
of
four
those men.
guys.
Four guys,
And
yeah.
Not all named fucking.
None of
sorry,
That's
they're
okay.
not all.
That's okay, Dan.
God, my it's gonna be empty. They're not gonna all be named Rushmore. They got different names.
And none of the four of them are.
That's right.
Name
So where does the
Rushmore.
name Rushmore?
They're also
So the guy
dead,
who
so we
built
could
it?
just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you
You know,
die,
before
you're
that,
done.
that was actually a different mountain for Native Americans.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
actually
it's
true.
all-
Yeah,
I
the-
think, yeah.
It's part of the sacred Black
I
Hills.
think I see where Eamon's coming from because everyone's calling it Mount Rushmore when Native Americans should Sacred Black Hill or whatever you just said.
Well, it was
And
still-
you're calling it X.
Are you
on his Twitter.
comparing like taking Native American
think
land
I
to
am.
renaming the Sears Tower
I think I am.
You know what? Yeah.
I am a little bit.
Yeah, we are,
How did I
Austin.
do it?
when we were white guys?
Yeah.
When we were-
General.
Podcast on stolen land right now.
This is a radio show.
Yeah. Radio show.
It's
Sorry.
not a podcast. Although you.
I need a flag, like a football flag, to throw out constantly.
Yeah,
that's
every
what we
time.
need.
Just
Yeah.
squirt gun.
yeah.
No, I think I was gonna do a funny. So this was like a funny little riff I was gonna do about like Mount Rushmore changing their name to like Kellogg's Mount Rushmore.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
So that would have been like a funny little riff I did,
Yeah.
but the time passed.
Well, that's
the
gone.
the Kellogg statue at Mount Rushmore presented by Cheez-Its. You know,
Nice.
like that's
Yeah.
The big old, yeah. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
more.
Yeah, Dick Clark's Grand Canyon.
I think
Yeah.
we need more national monuments hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs more work.
I agree.
imagine going up
Do you,
to
hold on. I pointed this out at the New Year's party that Eamon hosted, and nobody said a word.
Wait, there's a New Year's party that Eamon hosted?
Yeah, he always hosts a New Year's party. You weren't invited.
What the heck?
Anyway,
Why don't you like me?
I wasn't there either, Dan. Dan, I wasn't there. Don't worry.
I came late.
I have
Anyway,
no friends.
I'm only saying that because I didn't say it alone. I said it in front of people. Nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Do we remember when Ryan Seacrest got canceled? And then he wasn't like.
Why was he canceled?
He actually like beat a woman. Like it was like it's a bad. It's a
hasn't?
bad alley. It's like a bad.
I
one.
haven't.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
It's a bad one, and then I pointed out, and nobody said a word. And I'm
That's
like, why are
crazy.
we're just okay with Ryan
who
again?
did he
I didn't
beat?
know. I didn't catch
what
that memo.
happened? I don't remember that.
Here, I can look it up. I remember looking up and be like,
Eamon
yes,
has
he
the
was.
laptop.
Yeah, look that up. What Ryan Seacrest did. Maybe he was found, but like I didn't even read that he was like acquitted or anything.
Who else are they going to get to host?
I
New
know
Year's
that's what I'm
Rockin' Eve?
saying. I just think it's funny that like he just was there, and I'm like, wait a minute. I
Ryan's-
remember seeing the news, and we were done with him.
Ryan Seacrest was made in a lab
Yes,
to host.
by the same people who made John Cena and Tom Brady.
What do you
Yeah,
say?
but for different
Because they all
reasons.
look the same.
Oh,
head.
my Okay.
Eamon's got the Variety article.
But
Yeah.
for different reasons. I
What's
mean,
the- what's the title?
Ryan Seacrest was born in a tube, raised from a tadpole to just host shows on TV. He has no other marketable skills. There's
So
nothing else
even
for
if he
him
did
to
it like
do.
a criminal activity, you just have to still put him
was a-
there because he's not made to do
Hey,
anything
man,
else.
was
he's
a
got to put
flaw.
food on his table. I mean,
Oh
you know,
my
it's-
It was a
God,
flaw
he
in the
does.
creation. He can't do anything else other than host.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't see him as like an actor. You know,
Oh,
I,
no,
And
I,
he doesn't.
I couldn't see him making a dramatic turn.
You could play like a mailman or something. That's it.
And
Yeah.
also,
I think that's it.
what did he do before hosting? Nothing. He just one day he was a host.
That's what I asked about Jimmy Kimmel. I understand he did like a
He did
show.
comedy.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
blackface in a show. That's
Yeah.
the two things he did before hosting that.
He did sketch stuff.
Yeah, I want to know where this guy, like, where did he go to college? Like, what were his dreams when he was a child? Did he play?
didn't have
Did he
dreams when he was a
play
child.
baseball?
Yeah,
No,
he's
he
more
didn't.
mysterious than Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is
Yeah.
quite mysterious.
He has the exact same backstory as Eleven from Stranger Things. He escaped and went to host.
He was taken as a baby because he had special powers.
Yes, exactly. Taken as a baby.
That hosts the hell out of New Year's.
All
Okay,
right.
what's it say?
So Ryan Seacrest, his stylist for E,
Yes.
reveals abuse and harassment allegations.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
E exclamation point.
Yeah.
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 Susie Hardy was a single mother with a preschool-age daughter when she landed a job as Ryan Seacrest's personal stylist as E! News in 2007. So,
I mean, that's all. I mean,
No,
like,
you read-
yeah.
can you look up to see if he was acquitted or anything?
let me see.
If you just look it up and just yes or
It's
no.
like
Hit it and
Seacrest has
acquitted?
repeatedly denied Hardy's claims.
I'm sure he did, but
Yeah.
I'm just like we all like just again like this is not me being like we should kill the man, but I am like it is like and especially
No,
when
it's
I,
hypocritical,
especially when I
yeah.
brought it up, nobody said
People are
anything,
selective.
so I would.
I didn't even know, but people are
Exactly.
selective in their
yeah,
in their
like
stuff. They're
I
really
remember
selective.
seeing that and be like, oh my god, that's a huge loss for
Yeah.
horrible shows. So, but then he just appeared again. I was like, wait a minute, where's James Franco? He's still doing that Castro movie?
I mean, if he no, well,
Do you remember that?
If
I do.
if the Google AI is to be believed, 2018 independent investigation by E into sexual misconduct allegations against Ryan Seacrest found insufficient evidence.
Okay.
He was not formally acquitted in the court of law, but internal investigation found him.
So the network themselves.
Oh, so the
yeah,
network.
the
So this didn't even go.
So this didn't even go to
Okay,
all the
so-
way to
Okay,
court.
again,
yeah.
good. For, I guess good
Oh,
for.
thank
but-
God there's an HR system
Yeah.
at E.
Listen, all I know, I
Wish we had that.
I think that there is something going on in E. I think that
Yeah.
I think this was a cover up because if they lose Ryan Seacrest, all
Oh
they
my
have is
God.
Mario Lopez.
That is true,
Oh,
and
no.
he's
they-
not good.
and
rough.
they
That's
like
really
and Mario
rough.
Lopez, actor turned host, not as good.
No.
He was not raised in a lab to be a host.
he was
Correct.
raised
Yeah.
to be heartthrob in comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they have Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve. Ryan Seacrest took over from Dick Clark. He was actually hosting it with Dick Clark for
Yeah.
the last few years of Dick's life. And Dick Clark raised in a lab to host.
Yes,
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
that's
right.
very true.
What else did he do? He did comedy. That's because he was hosting. He just hosted shows. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, he was the host of American Bandstand. He just arrived hosting.
Yeah,
Nick
kind
Cannon.
of Bob Barker.
Nick Cannon's another guy who turned into a host.
Yeah, but he
But
did
wasn't the
stand-up,
host.
Nick
right?
Cannon.
initially.
Yeah. Nick
Yeah,
Cannon.
did Ryan Seacrest
Can't
like
stand Nick Cannon.
how do you have to get like a college degree in hosting a show?
I don't
I think
know.
he probably was like
Did he, like, go to
a
theater
news
school?
anchor.
He,
He probably was an anchor in college or something, and then like got a hosting gig, and then just kept hosting.
He
Yeah.
was probably
No,
built
okay.
from a lab, like Nick is saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
think
Yeah.
he was.
Also,
Yes,
again,
yeah.
not sorry. I dogged on Ryan Seacrest randomly. I just was like,
No, I loved it.
Did we forget? Like, I felt crazy that I was like, did that happen? And then it's
Yeah.
weird that we're at a point now that we can be like, was that? Did I
They
read
just
that right?
don't-
A
There's
while
no
ago.
one else to host New Year's Eve.
I know.
They have yet. They are banking on Ryan Seacrest so much they've yet to kidnap another child to raise them in a lab.
Yeah.
And I think that we have to get on that as a country
I will give them money.
because there's a I mean
There's
at
gonna be a
least-
hole.
at least a 16-year like waiting gestation period for hosting. So
Yeah.
like we don't know how long Ryan Seacrest is going to be around, especially after this
Yeah.
scare. This abuse
scare.
They
The
should have
scare.
kidnapped a child immediately as soon as the
So
moment.
how
they're
deadly
kidnapping
this
children
is.
and
So-
not growing them.
so,
Well, it
so,
depends.
so-
if it's like 11.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
so here's the fake story that Wikipedia has on Ryan Seacrest's
hear this.
early life.
Okay.
Ah.
We take this with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah.
okay.
So allegedly,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
he was born in Atlanta in 1974. His dad was a lieutenant in the army. According
Government
to
insider.
according to his mom, instead of playing with GI Joes or cowboys and Indians, Ryan would always have a little microphone and do shows in the house.
Give it to him by a
Yeah.
scientist.
And in high school, he won an internship at a local radio station, and he was a DJ. And then went to University of Georgia and got to study journalism. So his background is in journalism.
There it is. Boom,
yeah.
baby. Yes.
So and then he continued his radio show in Athens, and then he dropped out of college at 19 and moved to LA to pursue a career in broadcast journalism. And then I guess fell into hosting.
Yeah. Then
television.
yeah. Okay, that makes
That
sense.
way.
That's how you do that. Yeah.
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 It's failed news anchors who don't want to report on like white people in mansions getting shot up. They
Yeah.
instead want to present other richer white people. And
Yeah, right.
So
they
this-
want to have TV cameras. in
yeah,
the
yeah,
show.
yeah. They want to
Yeah.
be a part of it instead of reporting it.
So
Yeah.
this is actually interesting now because what we've found out from Austin is that in high school, a teacher was trying to push you to do journalism.
yeah, really hard.
So in that, and you didn't want to.
Why not?
Once it was kind of I was doing journalism at the height of the Trump versus Clinton stuff.
Oh.
And that was just like to learn about like how they would literally top down news articles to put the emotional stuff up front to hook the reader to continue reading to the facts below it
Yeah, sure.
was like damning to learn because
No
like
kidding.
it's helped me figure out like how a lot of media is made to like hook you in, keep you going so that way you can see the ads on the side so you can
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
ads in the program and
Right.
stuff. And then the actual meat of it is kind of buried a little bit. Like they rather like even when you started reading that article, they mentioned up top she has a preschool.
Yeah, right.
You
Yeah, I
don't
thought
need
that
to
was-
know
Yeah.
that, but they put that in there purposely so you yourself
You
get
don't think she's
emotionally
lying.
invested
Yeah.
before the facts even come in.
Like
Right.
she's
Yeah.
So when I
lying.
learned about that, I was like, I don't really want to do that all the time.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah.
I like to. I did movie reviews. I wrote like a whole expose on a wrestling event. I like doing that, but like to know I'd also have to do like the top down, hook them with the emotions. Like talk about how like their house, they live in a poor house, and then get to the part where they had a robbery. To
Sure,
do all
sure.
that, I'm like, I see the game. I recognize the game. I'm glad I learned the game, but I don't want to do the game. So like I got like huge push to go to NKU for journalism. Yeah.
So if you had gone into journalism despite not wanting to do it, you may have become a host.
Which if I was told that, I would have been. If I would have known, like, oh, I can switch this to make it like where I'm
Yeah.
a broadcast host, I think it would have been pretty good.
You could have been hosting
I
New
don't-
Year's Rockin' Eve.
I could have been. I don't want to do like CNN, but like New Year's Rockin' Eve, where I'm just like,
Yeah.
and here is Alicia Keys. Like,
You could have hosted
Yeah.
Eamon's New Year's party.
That's true.
And I could have watched from outside, going, "Where are my friends?" God, I wish I had friends that I saw
Where are
every week.
you, New Year?
Wonder why I'm not invited to this.
that was really good. Bring around. I want to compliment the comedian on bringing that around so
Nice,
seamlessly.
nice.
But yes, you're very right. Yes.
Yeah.
That journalism part of my life, I keep forgetting happened.
Mhm.
So thank you
Well,
for bringing that back up.
And I think that could have happened if the story about Ryan Seacrest was true, which it isn't because he was kidnapped as a child and he
Yeah,
was raised
sorry.
to be a host.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to talk about Ryan Seacrest. See, we can't.
I'm glad we cleared
See,
the air
inside baseball here,
about
guys. We didn't plan to talk about Ryan
Ryan-
Seacrest, but I feel like we had fun talking about
Ryan
Ryan
really
Seacrest.
Seacrest is innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we
now
just,
I feel like I know a ton about him for some reason now.
Yeah.
And I
also,
like that.
We just hit the 33-minute mark, which means Dan stopped listening.
No,
Yes.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we asked Dan prior, did you watch any of the episodes? He went, yeah, I watched the first 30 minutes of
I
one.
didn't say 33. I watched
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, we're
exactly. So
3
you're
minutes
done.
over.
Yeah,
He's
you're
already
done.
checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the Gimp Mask one. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I got that Gimp Mask, by the way. I bought that.
Yeah.
You're
It's
welcome.
true.
Oh, Austin, I found the black
It's a
one, by the
standard
way. I
blind
still
spot.
have
Yeah,
it.
he found the other Gimp mask.
Oh,
We
working.
used that Gimp mask for our show, and I couldn't find it, so Dan went and got the white one. But then Eamon has the black one. Yes, people, I own 2 Gimp masks. They come in handy more than you think.
Yeah.
It's,
Standard
it's
blindfold.
not a sex thing.
No.
I don't use them for that.
I don't use them for that. It's
A
not.
lot of people are saying I don't use them for that. Remember
Wow.
when Trump was going on podcasts?
Yeah, you remember when that doing that impression was like a hit?
Oh my god,
Dude, Eamon, if you would have got on that in 2015, oh my! Can you
You know
imagine
what?
you wouldn't
Oh,
even be here. You would be in a mansion.
I would have James Austin Johnson's job.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
which I don't know if you want that, but
No.
He's-
you could be
he's-
in a mansion.
he's making money. Shit. Oh no.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
him. Got him. Boom.
See, it's not just you.
A-
Dan.
Eamon is also the worst
I'm
of
the
the
worst
three of us.
swear.
Just
Really?
the biggest
Yeah.
potty mouth. This Chicago native,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
exactly.
I have slipped up a couple of times. I don't think Austin has.
No,
No, you don't swear that
Maybe,
much.
maybe once.
I pivoted. One time I was in the middle one, and I pivoted to
Yeah.
say a different word. So if I ever say English not correctly, which I already just said that not correctly, if I don't do English right, it's probably because in my head I want to say swear and I'm
Yeah, I
changing
can't-
it on the fly.
I can't not swear.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's hard.
Is it because you like?
Is it a problem? I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a kind of a problem.
No.
Yeah.
Well, before we get down to something else, can I ask our guests a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, how
Okay,
much,
journalist.
yeah, how much swearing do you do when you do Marvel Rivals? As you know, as some people know, Dan Cass is a champion Marvel Rivals
Not
player.
champion.
You're ranked.
Number
I'm
one in the
ranked
world.
Pretty high.
He's
I'm,
ranked.
I'm not. No,
You're globally
I'm
ranked,
not
are
in
you not?
Celestial yet. No, I'm in the top, like, I think 3% now. Well, no, I'm in top 2%. Yeah.
The top 2%.
Yeah. So like 20,000, like I'm in like a high 20,000.
Yeah, and there's like
A million.
because
There's like
even
millions
people
and
who've logged in and played once or twice, they still rank those people. So I'm ranked, and
Yeah,
I've only
yeah,
played like
yeah.
5 matches.
Yeah.
So out of like, what
Well, they reset
10 million
the rank.
people.
They reset the rank every season, but yeah.
Oh, so
I mean,
this
I
season
guess, really,
specifically.
Yeah, this season specifically.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like, do you continue like if another season happens, you try to get back up on the leaderboard, or do you just play casually and just happen to be that well?
So I just am like, I love these team player strategy multiplayer games.
Yes. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like it's a team-based
There's
shooter
there's
game
6
kind
people.
of.
There's
Yeah.
6 people and
Uh-huh.
2 teams. 6 people on each team.
Yes.
One is trying to they're just trying to get on like a area.
Yeah.
And the
Just
other
trying to
one's
hold an
trying
area.
The other one's trying to keep them off the area.
Yeah, it's like King of the
And they have
Hill.
different, and each like hero you pick, you can't have 2 of the same.
And they're Marvel characters, right?
Yeah, they are. They have different like things that have cooldowns. When a cooldown is like if you use your power, you can't use it again for like 2 seconds. 3
Which is not
seconds.
realistic.
Yeah,
for
if you've
Marvel.
played
No,
Overwatch,
it's not.
it's the same
It's
form
same
as
as-
Overwatch.
yeah.
But like Dan, like, and we're big fans of an Arizona team, Eamon
That's true.
specifically.
The Copper Canyon High School
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we're-
varsity Marvel Rivals. Team.
When does their season start again? You looked it up.
Oh, it like starts. I think it started this weekend.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow that closely, but we thought
Yes.
it was cool to we should bring up that we actually have a
I'm
real
just in
Marvel Rivals
I'm
pro.
just in Grandmaster 1. I'm not.
Well, okay. Well, if you could give any advice to
He's
these
Grand
high
Wizard
schoolers
1.
out in Arizona for their Marvel Rivals team, what advice would you give?
Turn your chat off if you're playing by yourself. Just lock in and do what your position's supposed to do.
Okay.
That's you just got to play your role. So if you're healing, heal and be useful. If you're tanking, take up space. If you're DPS, you better get some picks or switch. That's it.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
the lingo blew my mind. So
Yes.
I feel ready to go. Nick, how do you
Also,
feel?
I feel personally, just personally
Oh, you
upset
play too.
because as you were setting up the question for Dan, I made a KKK joke over your setup.
Did you really?
I did. So if we want to get that clean, we should do it again.
Okay, I don't even remember what I said.
You were asking him if he had any advice.
Oh, do you have any advice for the high schoolers out in Arizona for Marvel Rivals?
Okay, perfect. That'll clip. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
While you were saying that, I said that he was Grand Wizard 1.
Oh, you did say
Yeah.
that. I heard
Oh.
that I didn't get that,
That
it was.
good.
Yeah.
Big shame. All right. Well,
Yeah.
all that said,
Thank you for the advice, though.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you,
sure.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
of
appreciate
course.
it.
Eamon's a huge fan of
they
that
will
team.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, go
Really?
Aztecs.
Who do they play?
Let me see who.
Who are
We don't really
names?
care about the other teams in the division.
Well, you want to make sure
Like,
they win. I want to know the
I like
scores.
playing
Yeah.
the worst like characters.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting good at them.
Who's the worst character?
Right now, it's like, well, it depends who you. It's probably Black Panther. I'm
Oh,
playing-
wow.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks. They're like the black characters are really low on the tier list. I think that Guang Guang needs to check that out. I think
Black
it's a little-
Widow.
What did you just
racist.
say?
Guang Guang. That's the guy.
That's the developer's name?
Yeah, I think so.
Guang
Guang Guang or
The guy.
That
That's
sounds
the new
awesome.
Notch.
That sounds like
The
a
new-
bird.
Guang Guang.
That's the new Notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notch
No, yeah,
is to
so,
Minecraft what Guan Guan is to Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or in Vanderhaar.
But Blade is pretty low, and I like playing Blade.
I like his look.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
Sick man.
Huh.
Hey, Deadpool. Is Deadpool in the game now?
Not yet. Friday.
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 So it's
Wow.
gonna break
Dan's got
for
a
couple
big
weeks.
poster.
He's crossing off.
Yeah, it's
the
like
day.
Chris. He got advent calendar for every character release.
No, it's like a job almost like to me. Like,
Yeah.
I like it. I
Sure.
Just, like,
That's pretty
it's
cool.
just, I just helps me relax. You know. It
Yo,
just helps me think.
if you could pick any character to be in the game coming up, who would you pick?
Like in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, like who you want? What Marvel character do you want in Marvel
Oh,
Rivals?
dude, I'd be Spider-Man in 2 seconds.
They don't have
Spider-Man's in
Spider-Man.
No, they do. To bring
what-
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
to
who
bring
would
in.
you
Yeah,
pick?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
bring
dude,
in.
I don't care about Marvel. I just like.
You know
I
all
just
these
like,
people? What
You know,
the
I just
hell?
like the. I mean, I guess Nightcrawler. I thought that one isn't. He
Oh,
like the
is he
one
not
that
in the
teleports?
game?
Not yet. No.
That seems like an easy.
I like him from X2. That's a good.
Yeah.
yeah.
How about Nova? Is Nova in the game yet?
Nova is.
No,
Nova's
I
cool.
think Cyclops has got to be soon.
He's coming.
Oh my
Because,
god,
yeah,
that's
he has
awesome.
to be.
I think 7.
because Cyclops was in the background of
He
like
was.
the
Oh.
Jean Grey Gambit
Yeah,
reveal
he
trailer.
was. Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got-
like the X-Men.
Yeah,
I
Really?
really don't like them, and I don't know why.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a DC guy, dude.
'Cause
I
you-
am too,
Yeah.
but like, I
The villains
as we
are-
know from okay, so you're a DC guy and you
Yeah.
don't support seeing Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2.
No, I don't give a shit about that.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
you gotta be
whoa!
careful,
You can't be a
Dan. You
DC
can't
fan picking and choosing like that.
I haven't.
is-
I haven't seen. any of that. I like. I just like Batman, dude. I just like Batman.
You
I guess
didn't
I'm not
see
even a
Batman
DC
and
guy, I
Batman
like
vs
Batman.
Superman?
Batman. No. I can't watch that. No. Okay, I like Christopher Nolan's.
I can't watch
DC.
that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I
Okay,
like-
thank
and
you.
I
I was
like-
like, what?
And I like the Arkham Asylum games.
Oh, those
I
are
like
good.
DC when it's dark. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, I think you would really like Zack Snyder's Justice League.
You would
Yeah.
really
It's
like
really
that.
dark.
but the problem with that is that a lot of people have recommended that show to me, and anytime people overly recommend a show to me, I just can't watch it.
Yeah. No, I get what you're
'Cause
saying.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Disappointed.
I don't want to have the conversation with you later about it.
He can't be bothered.
Well, it's a good thing you're on a
So,
radio show.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would I just rather you live in your world where you saw it. And
Okay, if you like dark DC, I think it doesn't get darker.
Yeah, I'll
or
check
more
it. I'll
DC.
check it out. There's a
Yeah.
couple things I gotta watch right now, so I'll check it out.
Hey, hope this helps. I don't recommend it.
What?
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought you.
You know what?
You
Dan?
thought it was
You
fine.
better
I
not
thought it was
watch
fine. You
Zack
better not
Snyder's
watch Justice League.
Yeah, you better not. And don't watch Rebel 1 or Rebel Moon Part 2.
No, it's just not how it works.
If
It's not like a
you
reverse
don't
psychology
watch
thing.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, I will talk to you about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep
that's-
talking about it
Are we
until
doing
you do
Are
watch
we
it.
doing opposites right now? Eamon, I'm not hurt that I wasn't in.
Twisted Tea, baby.
Twisted Tea, baby.
All right, Nick, what do you
All
got?
right. Well, we are live all around the world, but we don't have a list. Our producers at Wank FM refuse to give us a list of where we are live. We don't know what stations we're on. We know we're not in Chicago live. We're on a tape delay here, but we've gotten a couple places. We figured out we're in Timbuktu, New Orleans, Perth, Raleigh, North Carolina, Dhaka, Bangladesh, Portland, Chisinau, Moldova. Are the places that we know we are. right now.
Chisinau, Moldova.
Yeah, Chisinau, Moldova is what we found out last week.
Timbuktu, okay.
But I actually have a location that we're at. I don't know what station number it is, but I have a location, and I wanted to give our listeners there a weather report so they can go about their day and have a good weather. But it's up to you guys to try to guess what the weather report is that I'm giving.
Okay.
All right, so now it is time for the weather report. It is Wednesday, January 14th, partly cloudy skies, high of 8 degrees Fahrenheit, low of 6 degrees, 7% chance of snow.
So I was distracted. Can you repeat that?
Can you repeat it one more time?
It is Wednesday, January 14th, partly cloudy skies, high of 8 degrees Fahrenheit, low of 6, 7% chance of snow.
High of 8, low of 6.
Yeah, that's true. It's not much
Ooh.
change.
Is this Juneau, Alaska?
It is not Juneau, Alaska.
Is it Northern Hemisphere?
It is in the
I
northern
would hope so,
hemisphere.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
could be Antarctica.
It could be Antarctica. That'd be sick if it was like outpost in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Specifically like the thing.
Oh.
Is it New Hope in Maine?
It is not, no.
Is it in America?
It is in America.
United
No,
States?
No.
Is it in Canada?
It is in Canada.
Okay.
Close.
Okay.
Real close.
So it's on North America.
Nova Scotia.
It is not Nova Scotia, no.
What's another fun name? Nick?
Calgary.
It's not Calgary. Do you want more information?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, it is a humid continental climate, the south middle of the country, and the population is 830,000.
Toronto.
Alberta.
Not
No.
Toronto, it's not Alberta.
It's not Quebec.
Nope. not
Winnipeg?
It is Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Bingo! We love Winnipeg. Winnipeg Jets.
So,
Winnipeg me.
So
That's why he's a
hello.
comedian.
thank you to all of our listeners in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Nice.
We appreciate
That's
you
a
for
big one.
listening. Yeah.
That's a really
huge.
important market, actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think most of Manitoba can get radio stations in Winnipeg, so we're good there.
Yay!
Yeah. so
Hooray!
awesome. Thank you so much, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
We love Manitoba, folks.
Yeah, 51st state.
You all right? There was 2015. It was really fun to do a Trump impression.
Yeah.
2022 was a really fun time to do a Trump impression.
Yeah.
Because we thought we were done with the guy, so we were like dunking on him.
Yeah.
And then now it's all gone.
We
to
should
hell.
bring back like Richard Nixon impressions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do it again.
Yeah, let me close up on me.
Okay. All right,
You
Eamon,
guys wanna hear
now
my
do your
thoughts?
impression.
My Richard Nixon.
This is Eamon's Richard Nixon. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Futurama.
Again, I'm
Yeah,
gonna break the wall here.
Yeah.
When I did that, I didn't have the camera on me, and I gave him eyes
Yeah.
because I was hoping he
I-
was
I-
gonna
oh,
do the
exactly.
Chinese.
Okay, well, let's-
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Well, let me.
I'll do.
let me
I'll do. I promise you.
Hey,
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
wait. Let's let Dan do it first. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dan, I think we should really come back around and do Richard Nixon impressions. Dan, you want to try one?
Si, senor.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Very nice.
not the crook.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Hey, Dan's from California. He can do that.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah. You from Baja, California? Is that right?
No Mexican person will get upset at me too. That's
Exactly.
I'm not gonna. I don't think we're airing in Mexico either.
We're not. Yeah.
No,
as,
we don't know.
As far as we know, we're not
Yeah.
in Mexico.
All right, Eamon, you want to do your Richard Nixon now?
Yeah, I'll redo my Richard Nixon.
Okay.
我们亲橡树顶在山上，
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
哭起来，我要没凭我
Eamon can no longer do SNL.
Yeah,
No.
it's a shame.
Wait, can you do a Richard Nixon now?
Yeah.
Nick, I asked you to
That
do
was-
Richard Nixon,
no,
not Joe Biden.
No, that was really
Oh.
good.
I
I thought that was good.
No, it was good.
I got it better. Okay, so I think I know. I've nailed it.
Okay,
This is
Richard Nixon by Eamon
This is my
Hegarty.
Richard Nixon.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's a
'Cause
good one.
he's dead.
Because he's dead.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's dead.
yours sound like he was sleeping.
yeah.
I think that's a great way to go around impressions. Like, can you do an impression? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do Matthew McConaughey sleeping.
Oh, nice.
It's just snoring. It's like, that's probably what he sounds like.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
I can
like
do
that.
Daniel Day-Lewis doing Richard Nixon.
Pretty
good.
was really good.
Yeah.
For those who were just listening, that you missed out on the greatest thing. So please go watch the video. We
Yeah.
don't want your view from the audio.
Yeah. Stop what you're doing right now.
Stop what
and
you're
go-
doing.
Go on to
Yeah.
YouTube and watch the Morning Crow.
Yeah.
We are live, so
Also the live people. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
if you missed it, you'll have to go back on the live stream.
Just watch two things.
Yeah.
Just
pull
stop
it
it.
up.
Just support us.
Just pull it
Yeah,
up.
come
God.
on.
Okay.
Stop not supporting us.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired of it. Dad.
I'm sick of it.
Thank me. All right, Nick. What do you got?
Well, I read the news today. Oh boy.
Oh, nice. You did it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
good callback.
Yeah. But
It's
they
from-
actually
if you
do-
watched any of the other episodes, you would have got that.
No, I did. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
What's it from then?
It's from the second one.
First one, I think. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's also a
Read the
Beatles
news
song.
today. Oh boy.
NASA welcomes Portugal as 60th Artemis Accords signatory.
I
So
didn't understand four of the words.
Yeah.
in
No,
that.
there were 59.
So what's
of those.
Portugal?
Portugal is a country.
Here's my impression of like an action star from a movie when he's talking like a science guy.
Yeah.
In English, Poindexter.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
pretty
good. That's good.
So Portugal is the latest nation to sign the Artemis Accords, alongside 59 other countries, in a commitment to advancing principles for the responsible exploration of the moon, Mars, and beyond
Oh, beyond.
with NASA. So basically, Portugal, the Secretary of State for Science and Innovation, has signed the Artemis Accords. This was just a couple of days ago. 2026 is the year in which humans will return to the moon, they said.
What year?
2026, this year.
Just this year. They can
said
squeeze
this
that
year.
in this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 60 countries have all signed a promise to explore space more, basically.
Thank God we have the Space Force.
Yeah.
Thank you. For the who are the 60 countries? Like, God.
Portugal.
Man, what a waste. Just Portugal.
59 others, I don't know.
59.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What a waste.
Probably Azerbaijan.
You think it's a waste?
Yes, it's absolutely a waste.
What are you talking about?
To
What?
explore space? Is that what you're saying? Or the
Well, it's
this
okay to
NASA
explore.
thing?
We just put too much money into space.
Oh, okay.
We have we haven't even explored the ocean.
Oh, that's true. I
Why-
mean,
I mean-
we did send a bunch of billionaires down to look at the Titanic.
Yeah, we did that.
And-
Okay, what I mean is so we've explored more of space than there is the ocean. Like, we just haven't. We've explored 5% of the ocean.
Is there not infinite
Yeah.
space though?
There's a lot of space.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
but
yeah,
we
yeah,
haven't-
not like the
we haven't
percentage of.
we haven't mapped the whole ocean.
Yeah,
but we
no.
should, yeah.
We haven't even mapped all the Earth technically, but
Yeah.
You're saying that we should just focus on what we've got here.
yeah, I'm just saying like we haven't handled what has happened here, like we haven't figured that out, and then we're like, let's go out there and look for answers when that's probably just in the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
Think about it. The ocean has been around the whole time. The whole time. Literally, the whole time.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And that's not something that a lot of Earth can say.
No, you're right.
Because, earthquakes create, like, the plant, like,
Yeah, the continents
every
moved.
continents moved. Exactly. And
Coca-Cola's
all
only been around
species
for a
leave.
couple years.
Yeah, a couple years. But if you go down the ocean, all that has been there.
Yeah.
Like, all those fish. And 5%. And we've seen the freakiest things.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen. Did you see the newest? One of the newest ones, the vampire squid.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
New,
wasn't
new
it?
squid just dropped.
Yeah, new squid. Look it up. Look it
New
up.
squid drop.
Post a picture, right? The vampire. It's the scariest thing ever.
But it's cool.
And it's only in the 5%.
It's only in the 5%.
This guy?
And there's a yeah, that thing.
Oh, he's adorable.
No. Let me look at the teeth. Type in like cape or teeth or something. Go to the images.
Oh yeah, because didn't they just find him just like kind of hanging out up in the shallower part of the ocean, like up
I mean,
near the
it's
surface?
deep. It's super deep.
Yeah.
There's multiple like there's the surface area of the ocean, and then if you go a little deeper, you get kind of into the twilight zone.
Sure.
Yeah, he's freaky.
Which is where the light is at its last peak from the sun.
Yeah, so like
and then after that, it's just pitch black, like nothing, darkness. It's freezing temperatures. The pressure's insane.
and
But
there's fish down there.
there's a lot. There's monsters down there. There's probably things that I don't know. If we don't start exploring, like the ocean's going to explore us soon. That's what I'm like. They have advanced so far. Like the Twilight Zone, for example, is super bright because it's got all that I think it's called like marine snow.
Rad Sterling.
And marine snow is just like it's like fish feces, debris, and it comes down and other fish eat it for nutrients. But it creates this with the light in that it's this bright light.
Sure.
Because the little sun that is there is bouncing off of it.
Yeah, and so it's this like brightness that's like, in order to hide, you have to create light. So prey will create light on their bodies to hide in the whiteness, right? And then the other fish like adapted to create a little infrared thing right here that allows them to see the light. So think about it. When we need to see, we turn the light on. It's the exact opposite in Twilight Zone. They should have flashlights with like darkness.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You go so deep, it just reality becomes completely warped. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. And nobody gives a shit. Sorry.
Hey, that's
Nobody
okay.
cares.
You're
No,
passionate.
There's another fish I was looking at the other day. It lights up in the same way that like a college kid's dorm room lights up. It's wild.
Oh, like the disco
What-
ball
okay,
kind
what
of
do you
fish?
mean?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
those,
The disco
like,
ball fish.
A
That's it,
sunset lamp.
There's
fish.
another. No,
It's a lava lamp fish.
I mean,
An LED light strip.
yeah, that's what it is. I'm not even kidding. That's literally it. It has those on its body.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's pretty cool.
Is that to like mess with like the infrared eyes of
yeah,
other
that's
fish and
exactly.
stuff?
It's
Wow.
to do what the thing in the Twilight Zone. It's insane.
I wish I could light up.
And so that's
What the hell,
5%.
God?
So what happens when we go deeper? What are they doing? They doing like their own do they have countries? Like what's going on?
I bet they
You know,
do.
people have said that that they've observed octopi in the wild, like developing like little like villages, and,
Yeah,
like
that-
communities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course, dude. Of course. 5% of something that's like, think of how much land is on Earth. I think it's like 31% of the Earth is land, and the rest is ocean.
69?
No, even actually no, it's even more.
Nice.
It's like it's some,
70 something.
70
It's
something. I think
70 something.
71 is the ocean.
Yeah.
Well,
For
we
sure.
need to build some more islands.
Okay, so we've
we
explored-
can get 69.
So we've explored 5% of the majority of the Earth. Like we've explored almost all land, so that's like 20 something.
Yeah.
Plus a little 5%. So like what, 30 something percent of the Earth we've explored, and we're like, yo, we gotta go to space now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
before you explore the town, maybe check out the house you just bought. You know, maybe go up to the attic, see what's up there, see if there's anything you can use for your life. I mean, so many diseases.
I mean,
to
I
solve.
guarantee like a cure for cancer or something
Yes.
could be found in a jellyfish.
There's an immortal
Yeah.
jellyfish. There's
Yeah.
a jellyfish that dies, and then it sheds, and it creates its own little eggs, and then sprouts from the eggs. It never It never actually dies. It
I have
just restarts.
I have a pitch for you
Yeah.
that I think you might be interested in.
Yeah.
One of the things that made people interested in space is that you could look up into it, and they started to develop like telescopes where you could like look further into space. Now, hear me out. This does require space travel, but I think once we get to the moon again, we put a telescope on the moon so we can look into the ocean.
Yeah.
Because we can't look into the ocean from where we are because we're just right next to it. We need to be further away so we can tell
He's
us.
got
what
a
we've
point.
been
And
to.
it's a really
Yeah.
long one. It goes
we
into
can't.
the
We
ocean.
can't. Why can't we? Why can't we go into the ocean?
And we can go into the ocean. But I'm saying if we want to look in it, because the reason people were interested in space is because they could look into it. And in the ocean, it gets murky. You can't see it from where you are because you're too close. So I think we need to go to space so we can look into the ocean. We'll see further into the ocean. People will be interested. They'll want to explore it.
What if we just like took really big sheets of metal and we put it in the ocean, and then we like split the ocean, like almost like a blind.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Moses.
Like
Yeah,
Moses.
Like Moses.
Yeah,
So then we
Moses
can
stuff.
see the bottom.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
then you
Moses.
see-
Yeah, the Moses project. We
You
know
see the
about that.
bottom.
Yeah.
You see the bottom.
I think they're working on the Moses project.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe in mermaids and stuff like that? Like that's
I-
where they would be.
I don't know about mermaids.
Well, like I'm not saying like mermaids with the big jugs
I
and the pretty
believe-
hair. I'm talking
Why
about like
not?
I'm talking about like
Come
scary.
on.
Stop.
A boy can dream.
Stop
man.
it. Ariel's not real, dude. Get over it. Go find a ginger elsewhere. But like I'm talking like the humanoid fish that like humanoid looking top and a fish tail.
Like Harry
kinda
Potter and
creature.
the Goblet of Fire type.
Even
So,
less than that. I
I
would
think
say
that-
like
I think
the
if
fake video they made a while ago.
if my scariest thoughts were to come, which I've thought about this, okay, to fruition, it would be something that is very intelligent, like does not want to come here, and
Sure.
is just in there, and doesn't need, or maybe it hasn't discovered yet. I don't know, but is not going to leave that, and it's something that I can't even comprehend it. I'm sure that there's parallels, the same way that the fish looks like a light strip. It's wild, but I think there's something very intelligent down there that we have not touched upon. And there's definitely the most important thing is that there's history for sure down there.
oh yeah.
Like
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
There's
Megapolis.
so much understanding we could have. It's such a better use of our time. Not to say that again, space exploration can't be good, but why did
But like what are we doing?
We're
Like,
not
what's the
doing
goal
anything, man.
of,
It's-
of going beyond
it's,
Mars?
and that's the thing. It's just a pissing contest. Like it's just like, what do you?
Yeah, I
You know?
think that so much of space exploration now is because the billionaires are trying to convince us that we should give up on Earth. Like climate change is coming, and it's whether we want
It's
to
so
or not.
funny. Yeah.
So let's spend all of our time trying to colonize Mars, and I will pay for it all, and you keep paying me money because I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
it's-
even when people say that argument, like to me, like the Earth is dying. The Earth is not dying, dude. The Earth is not going to die. Okay, humans will die because they're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a new species will come.
yeah.
And
And they're
we'll
coming
adapt.
from the ocean.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
probably
Yeah,
going to come from the
probably.
ocean.
Yeah.
Well, the polar ice caps are melting, which means more ocean.
Great.
So we need to start exploring now because that's where we're going to live.
Exactly.
soon.
yeah.
that's where Los Angeles is going to become
Everything is
the
going
ocean.
to be ocean very soon.
Pretty
so
soon.
we need to know what's coming.
Are you interested in like an underwater city like Rapture and BioShock?
No. I mean, maybe. No, but no.
No.
That's not something I thought about. I just thought, like, I want to... Because every year there's a new freaky fish. There's this new monstrosity
Yeah.
that comes
Well,
out.
did you hear? Yeah, I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago. The guy who was doing the Loch Ness monster research just said, "Yeah, it's not real. I spent my whole career
That's so
looking
funny.
into it.
Yeah,
and it's not
of
real."
course it's
But
not
that's in
real.
a lake, isn't it?
It's in a lock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is like yeah. But like, would you
Loch,
believe though
Michigan.
if like suddenly from the depths of like a
Of the
brontosaurus looking dinosaur thing came up
Yeah. From the ocean? Yeah.
from the
I don't know
ocean?
if that's-
But is that too big to like for us to never have ran
No.
into?
Yeah,
No,
I
there's
think
more
it-
to
No, it's not. We again 5%.
Well, like, do
We
you
only
think?
export
do you think-
5%? There's a whole 95% we haven't.
Do you think
seen.
there's an alien element to this where like they've discovered creatures, but they think the public's not ready
Yes.
for yet?
Yeah,
One may
of course.
probably
Like mermaids
at least
or
one.
something
Of
like that?
course.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
why?
know
What's the
about
benefit
mermaids.
of that one though? Because like from space, that's a little different because it is like, oh my god. But like from our own ocean, it's like, why do I need to not know that? Are they gonna? Is it dolphins with legs? Because that is a problem.
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's going to be mermaids per se. Just because, like, when you look at evolution, like the killer whale, the orca, they say evolved from a type of canine type creature, hundreds of thousands of years ago, who evolved to swim in the water and then over time just became an aquatic mammal.
Oh.
So if there were mermaids, that would mean they would have to be probably mammalian and evolve from apes. And I don't think that would have happened because they would have had to come up for air.
Apes wasn't first.
I know apes weren't first, but it's this thing of like going to the shore and coming back.
Okay, well, first
I
of
think
all,
that-
Jesus was first.
Jesus
of course.
Let's
Yeah.
get that
White
straight,
Jesus.
right?
White Jesus.
Yes.
But in this fake news theory of evolution, we came from the ocean and evolved, but it's not a straight line. There's branches.
Yeah.
So it's possible that one branch came onto land to be primates, and the other branch stayed down there.
Oh,
but
that's
it's still
beautiful.
mammalian.
I love
Yeah,
that.
like a seal. Like
Yeah.
seals hang out
Yeah.
all the time, or walruses, but they also have the
But
fins and flippers
yeah,
need.
Yeah,
You know
what I
and
think
they're
it is?
also mammals, and they need to breach for air.
Yeah.
They could,
Well,
it could evolve into not.
But under the water, there's pockets of air.
Yeah.
You've seen The Abyss?
Yeah.
Yeah, and James Cameron, the mastermind behind Avatar, which is our favorite, this radio show's favorite thing ever,
Yes.
he has shown us and done the research that there are pockets of air deep under the water.
He's also shown us that there's a big boat down there.
There is a big boat down there. It's a huge boat, and there's a big giant necklace that's for anyone in this room to grab, and
Hard
they
to
can,
see.
and they can become millionaires.
Well, that was a very insightful conversation. I'm very
Yeah.
happy we did.
Well,
that.
hold on. Before we move on, I have one last thing to say.
Okay.
And that's why we don't share with the public.
Okay.
I think it would blow their minds to the point it challenges everything they're told.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you see what's at the bottom of the ocean, there's no way you're going to believe in any religion that's standard.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
God is in the ocean.
yeah, I just can't
Yeah.
picture God making the vampire squid. I'm sorry. I just think we're leaking, things that are like, okay, this doesn't add up.
This doesn't fit into the book. Per
Yeah, it just
se,
doesn't.
yeah.
And so if we found something that was just like the heart of life, like I don't know, but just
Yeah.
something that's crazy,
Yeah.
it would really upset and not do well.
I think that God
For
is
money.
in the ocean and she is terrifying.
I think that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, also to counteract you, I think the church has done a great job. I'm giving the church props here. The church has done a great job with the iconography of Satan and hell, because they would say,
Yes.
since those are from the deep ocean, that
Yes.
those are
Demons.
Satan's creatures. Like,
Yeah.
because they even look like.
I
it's
would
like-
honestly
so
agree
there's-
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What if-
creepy these things are.
But
Yeah.
everyone says hell is down. What if hell's at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, I mean, it might be.
We
You
picture
just
it
wake up and you're the
with, we picture it with
Yeah.
fire, but what if it's all water?
What if there's just a bunch of people living
Oh,
down there and
dude.
it's just ghosts?
That's
That's where our
possible.
ghosts go
Yeah.
to the bottom
Like
of the Mariana
like
Trench.
the underworld, like Hades in the underworld. where
Yeah.
the river Styx.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Waterworld, Dan? With
No.
Kevin Costner? I think you should check it out.
No, I hate Kevin Costner.
Oh, okay, never mind. Do not check it out
Man.
then. It is not good besides Kevin Costner.
Yeah, and that was his whole passion project. Like, right?
No, that's Horizon.
Oh, Horizon, you're right.
Oh,
The
Horizon
new-
Zero
yeah,
Dawn.
Yeah, no, not that good game. The bad movie called. It's not
a-
bad apparently. Apparently it's good.
it's
Horizon,
the
the
Western saga.
American saga,
Yeah.
American saga. Yeah, Chapter
Well,
1.
Jeez.
Well, I have a new news story that I want to bring up to you
Ooh,
guys.
Sure.
So in New Orleans, there was a new mayor that was just elected. I think it was the 68th mayor of 63rd mayor of New Orleans. It's a woman.
Wow.
Yeah, woke New Orleans is coming here, but they've had a lot of crime. A lot of Trump has been really targeting New Orleans as well.
Okay.
With Chicago sending the National Guard, the previous mayor was like, please bring them here,
Yeah.
specifically wanting it. So this new mayor got elected and within hours signed 13 executive orders that are meant to benefit New Orleans and try to make it a better place. And that includes workplace standards, sustainability, infrastructure improvements, and things like that. And I just found it interesting that all of a sudden people are talking about this mayor when recently in New York, Zohran Mamdani was a big name that was being brought up. So now it seems like there's another movement going on down in New Orleans, which I find very interesting. Oh, our phone is ringing.
Dan, can you pick up the phone?
Can you pick up the phone for us, Dan?
Yeah. Where's the phone?
Just say hello. We're on the Morning Crow.
Hello, we're on the Morning Crow.
Hello, how we doing today?
Hey!
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God! I know who this is.
This is King of Crawdads, the Jambalaya Chester, the praising little Prince of Po' Boys, Boulon Jerry.
Hey,
everyone, Jerry.
everyone.
Welcome back on the
Glad to
show.
hear
It's
your
really
voice.
damning to know that we're only 6 episodes in and we got a repeat caller. Our viewership's really low apparently, but thanks for calling, Bulan. We appreciate you coming back on.
Hey, what's up?
Of course, I was sitting here cooking myself a big bowl of crawfish etouffee, and my ears just happened to pick up you talking about a new mayor down here in Nowland.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
we were talking
yeah.
about
What do you know about that?
I'm actually pretty happy about that. Y'all know what happened with our last mayor, what our last mayor did?
No. What happened to the last mayor?
Well, he would go into the swamp with a hickory swatch and find the nearest McDonald's character and beat them till they was raggedy and handy.
Wait a minute.
So you're saying he would find the McDonald's land characters?
Yeah,
in
you'd
the
find
swamp?
a McDonald. Like, which one?
All of them. He would hunt them down. He released them into the swamp like they were pheasants or quail. And he would go in there with this hickory swatch, and he'd be like, I'm going to hunt you down. And he'd beat them senseless.
Oh my
So
god!
he's beating them.
So are you implying that he captured them and brought them to the jungle in like a most dangerous game situation, or are they wild and creatures?
No, he says they brought. I
indigenous-
think he said he brought them.
Oh.
Yes, like he himself, like Quail, brought them
he would
and then
release
released them. Is that correct,
So they're an
Mulan?
invasive species.
He brought them with him, and he released them because he liked the joy of the hunt.
So it is like
Oh,
the.
so that's why we don't see them anymore. That's what I mean. That's
Well, Grimace though is quite around now.
Well, I think Grimace is.
Oh, no. I got something to say about that. That's what he did next.
what.
He would drag their raggedy little bodies back with him and make. And I gotta say, I'm one to admit when I'm wrong sometimes, but the most delicious gumbo you ever seen out of their bodies.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, so you're saying you didn't
ate
participate, but
Grimace?
you ate the McDonald's land characters, Mulan?
The Grimace gumbo was pretty good. I'm not happy about
Yeah, I
eating
get
it.
it. It's like cows, We eat cows. We don't kill them.
Out of all of them, I would say the big plump one would probably be the best tasting
Yeah,
one.
probably.
You're right.
Yeah.
Grimace, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. That Ronald McDonald fellow was a little stringy, and I was sad to see his red nose float to the top.
Oh no, that's so sad. Wait, so does this include like
He doesn't have a nose. He doesn't have a red. He has
the tip of his
he's a
nose is
painted
red.
nose.
Yeah.
Are you saying his actual physical skeletal
Yeah.
cartilage nose?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he doesn't well to take red one. So it really is just his little nose would come to the top. He didn't cook it long enough for that cartilage to sink into the stew.
Makes sense.
Okay, and you need the cartilage, really. Yeah. Can you, as a huge fan of the McDonald's land characters, that's one of my things I'm really into. So I find this quite offensive and quite appalling to know that this is happening in New Orleans. Can you tell me the whereabouts of Mayor McCheese?
Yeah,
Because
what
he's a political figure and he's actually really important
This
to
seems like
this
a
society.
coup.
Yeah, to society.
Yeah.
Oh, Mayor McCheese is still the one on the run. He's still out there in the swamp.
Oh yes.
He's still hiding out. He's like a Rambo type character. He's got a knife in his big old cheeseburger mouth that's covered in American classic.
So is there like a genuine war? Is there like a manhunt for him now, or is it just still being hunted by the other mayor?
Oh, he's just been hunted by the other mayor.
Oh.
That's actually why the old mayor didn't run again. He needed more time to hunt down that dastardly Mayor McCheese.
He's like, hold on, guys. I gotta find this guy.
Yeah.
he let his seat go to somebody else.
Can you disclose where this area is so we can tell our listeners not to go there? Because I'm assuming it's booby trapped to all high heaven if Rambo Mayor McCheese is down in there.
Oh, of course. So when you exit Nolan's, you go on board taking a fan boat deep into the swamp. And when you see the large albino feasting upon the corpse of a deer that was prancing through the swamp, nibbling on the grasses, you know you've gone too far and you're in Mayor McCheese hunting territory.
Oh no. Also, I just have a question. I don't know if you would know this, Boulanger, but is Birdie the early bird? Is she flightless, or was she able to fly away?
Oh, she was a chicken. She was a big old chicken, and not like those old chickens that you find in the wild that fly away. No, she was grounded.
Oh no.
So she probably couldn't get through the swamp pretty quickly.
No.
No, she was the first to go, I gotta admit. Grimace held out longer than you might think.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, for a giant purple creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like a hippo, probably in the water, I would assume.
And he had the ferocity of a hippo, too. He tore a watermelon with one old bite with that big old mouth of his.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
So under this new administration, no more McDonald's land creatures will be slaughtered. Is that right?
No, No more McDonald's land creatures will be slaughtered. And the mayor already signed 13 executive orders. And there's a lot of controversy over that, but at least it wasn't like the last mayor who gave me 13 reasons why. And those reasons are called Grimace, Ronald McDonald, the Fry Kids, Birdie, Mayor McCheese.
How about Officer Big Mac?
Officer Big Mac too.
How about Mac Tonight? Mac Tonight, the late night host, Mac Tonight.
Oh no, Mac Tonight needed to go.
Yeah, how about O'Grimace? The Grimace.
Oh, don't tell me they got Uncle O'Grimace.
O'Grimace wasn't brought in because he's too busy fighting for the IRA.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Okay,
the
sorry.
McNugget buddies.
Last question here. Why do you know so much about it? Why did the mayor confide in you to this information?
Oh, it wasn't just me. He was telling everyone about it.
Oh,
he was big about it. It was a part of his PR campaign for himself.
So the mayor, when he was this trying to, did he use it to try to get himself elected initially, or was it just in the middle of his run? He was like, by the way, I'm going to slaughter the McDonald's.
It's like, how Barack Obama would talk about playing basketball and building the basketball court. It's like, oh, this is a fun little thing he does. Well, that's how our mayor talked about hunting down the McDonald's character.
Wow.
And New Orleans thought that was just like a fun thing.
Yeah, we like how Joe Biden had his dog. We like the dog that Joe Biden has. It was like our mayor. We liked how our mayor would go out and hunt these creatures for sport.
Wow. Well, that's great to know.
At least he would feed people. I guess if I'm to say anything positive, I guess he used their bodies for food, instead of just trophies.
And you said that you're happy that there's a new mayor. What made you change your mind?
What made me change my mind? I told you what made me change my mind. It was seeing that red old nose and then Grimace's eyeballs float to the surface. It was a haunting thing.
Yeah,
but you still ate it though.
I had a what?
You still ate it though. You said it was really good.
Oh yeah, I still ate it. I mean, food is food. You listen when you're put in front of when the gator has an elk in front of him, you're not going to ignore it, no matter how much that elk is screaming.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Boulon Jerry.
Thanks, Boulon.
We had no idea that this was happening.
No.
Yeah. Wait, before I got a question, Boulon.
Yeah.
Were you invited to Eamon's New Year's party?
You know what? I was. I gotta admit, I was, and I did not show up. Damn it! Because it was a little too far away from where I was enjoying my libation.
Oh yeah. Well, did you have a good New Year's?
Oh, I had a fantastic New Year's. I was visited by 3 ghosts who showed me the meaning of a good old jambalaya.
Oh, wow. The ghost of jambalaya, past, present, and future, I'm assuming?
No, all of them were the ghosts of jambalaya future. They told me how to cook it in 3 new ways.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I like that.
That's kind of awesome. I want that.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not going to get it, boy.
Excuse me? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you're the northerner. We're not going to give you our secret to our special jambalaya.
Okay, well, you didn't need to be passive-aggressive about it. I'm sorry, Boulon. I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. That was a little aggressive about it. I apologize, and I do declare that I feel sorry about that.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for calling in, though, Boulon. We appreciate you in the huge news update you gave basically the world. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Boulon Jerry. Please call in whenever you'd like. I know that you.
Of course.
Only calling in when we have something
you
to do.
You all boys have a good one. You hear?
You too, Boulon Jerry.
You too.
All right. I'll read the ditch.
Oh my God! Wow. That was crazy news we just got.
That was good.
I had no clue that the McDonald's characters were being hunted.
Yeah, that does explain why they're not being used a lot.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, Ronald McDonald used to show up at my local McDonald's all the time. When I was a kid.
Yeah, with his red nose.
Then I found out it was just some 48-year-old.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, mine was fake.
Mine was the guy from Home Alone, the tall guy.
Oh,
the tall burglar guy. That was my Ronald McDonald. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like that guy would come to my McDonald's dressed as Ronald McDonald.
No way.
Yes.
In Cincinnati?
No, in the Detroit area. when I used to live up in there.
Huh.
Why are you laughing?
Are you sure it was him? Or did
Yes, it
just
was
look
him.
like
It was like
Mine
a
was
it was
just
like
some
a
guy.
sponsored event.
Yeah,
The
mine was
burglar
some guy.
from Home Alone.
Yes, he came dressed as Ron McDonald.
Yeah,
he's
he,
older,
he's
so it
in
didn't look that
He's in
good.
trouble for prostitution soliciting now.
Oh?
Oh yeah, I did hear it. That is on the news.
Man, I wish the mayor of New Orleans hunted him.
Yeah,
Maybe he did. We don't know.
we don't know.
We don't, yeah, no kidding. Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's time to move on to some sports. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Love
think it's
some
time for sports?
Yeah.
I think it's time for the Ball Hog Sportsbook.
This is the Ball Hog Sports Desk, brought to you by Ball Hog Sportsbook.
All right, welcome to the Ball Hog Sports Desk. We could pre-record that intro, but I think it's fun. It looks funny to see me do it 2 times.
Yeah.
All right, huge weekend, guys. Huge weekend. We talked a bit last week about the NFL playoff picture, and now the wild card round is over. Some massive games. Huge win. Bills over the Jaguars in the final minutes of the game. Josh Allen got a tush push into the end zone. A play that hasn't normally worked for them. That's the Philadelphia Eagles thing, but they pulled through. But the real blockbuster barn burner game of the weekend was the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Only the 3rd time in history they've ever met in the playoffs, if you can believe that. They've played each other over 200 times. Only the 3rd time they've ever met in the playoffs. Bears were down 21-3 at the half. Everybody thought the game was over. And then in the final 15 minutes of the game, scored 25 points. Won the game. It was an the stadium was electric. They advanced on to the next round of the playoffs against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, the real question is, people are asking, do the Bears have the sauce to go all the way? And I think that they almost do, okay? I think the Bears, they're a very impressive team under Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams, it just gets better and better by the day, but they're missing one very crucial piece of the puzzle, okay? And that is, think about it, in 1985, that was the last time the Bears won the Super Bowl. And there was one piece that was missing, and it was a fun little song.
Yay.
Right before in between the regular season and the playoffs, the Chicago Bears released the 1985 Chicago Bears released a song called the Super Bowl Shuffle. We've heard the Super Bowl Shuffle, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Dan, have you ever heard the Super Bowl Shuffle?
I have not.
I don't want to get copyright strikes, so I won't play it.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Explain what the Super Bowl Shuffle was.
So the Super Bowl Shuffle was a song in which superstar players like Walter Payton, Mike Singletary, and William the Refrigerator Perry did a fun little dance and proudly declared that they were going to win the Super Bowl. This is before they were even picked for the playoffs. They released this song. They said, we're going to win the Super Bowl, and you can suck a fat one. And then they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then, so 2007, the Bears appeared in the Super Bowl again, and lost to the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning. What was the big thing they were missing?
They didn't have a song.
No fun little song.
Yeah.
So I think that the Chicago Bears should be in the studio yesterday,
Yeah.
cooking up a song. So thankfully, I have a song that I wrote for them. They're welcome to license it from me. I think it really kind of captures the spirit of the Chicago Bears team. So I'm going to play it for you now.
All right.
Ben Johnson, if you're listening, contact me directly, and I will let you guys license this song. How does this look on camera?
It looks good. Yeah.
Okay. We stood unshaken. We weathered the storm. A coach with conviction. A team reborn. Twice beat the Packers. The pressure was high. In Caleb Williams, we found our guys. We are Chicago Bears, Green Bay's lame. The masters of the Midway will win this game. We are Chicago Bears, Soldier Field's our home. Until we move to Duval, We Are Chicago Bears.
Yes.
Wow.
Incredible.
God, that was
If
like
you-
that was Michael Bolton level of awesome.
Hallis Hall, if you're listening,
Wow.
I am willing to license this for a hefty fee. But you got to get the ball rolling right now because we got a big game this Sunday. You guys want to release a catchy little song. You want to win the Super Bowl, you got to release We Are Chicago Bears.
It's really good.
Yeah.
This has been the Ball Hog Sports Desk.
Yes.
Wow.
How about if like someone like what if they do want to release it but change some of the lyrics? How do you feel about that?
I don't know what would they change it to.
Well, maybe they don't want to know more about maybe the Dubai thing. Maybe what if they want to change that?
No, I think that's important. I think maybe if somebody wants to take this song, you could take this song and make it about a political activist who got shot. Maybe I think that's kind of like this tune would work really well for that. I think.
Okay.
It does kind of beckon for it. It like lends itself to political activists who got shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
Doesn't it?
I heard the melody and I was like, is this really about the Bears? Because it like my head went to political activists that had been shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just something about the mournfulness and
In
like
the
fact,
neck too.
Yeah,
like,
and
right
it
in
like
the neck.
and it just
Yeah.
shouldn't have happened, and we all agree on that. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
What's happening? What I miss?
Shot specifically. In
Oh, Austin, this is a parody of the song "We Are Charlie Kirk."
Oh,
That's
I
what this
did
is.
not
You know
know
that?
that. No,
You don't know that?
I thought you
Whoa.
just.
Austin lives a wonderful, ignorant life, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Wow, I like was genuinely vibing like, man, he actually wrote a really like
No,
this
no,
is
no.
a real like
No.
song he
No,
wrote.
this-
I'm like, wow.
There's an
I knew
artist,
that.
a fake AI artist called Palexma.
Oh, it's an AI song.
It's a horrible AI song,
Weird.
and now it's become a meme because it's really bad. And it's a song called "We Are Charlie Kirk."
Well, I give you the genius props for like taking an AI song and making it better with Chicago.
Thank
you. It was great.
But also, if you make a clip of that and people like me didn't know that, it's still like a vibing song.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like it's not. You don't need to know it's a parody.
Yeah.
Wow. I could went this whole time without you guys, either of you telling me that. If
Yeah.
you didn't say that, I would have been like, okay. I just thought it was because Eamon just writes songs.
It was great.
Eamon has the power to write just songs, so I didn't know.
Eamon has the power to write songs.
Yeah,
And it is well within your capability.
It is.
Yeah.
to write a
It's
song.
your Wizard 101 power.
Yeah.
I also did not rehearse that, so I'm like the high notes. Did it?
No, it was very funny.
I thought it was
good.
great. It was very entertaining, and I
yeah.
genuinely felt emotion for some of the beats.
Yeah. And in fact, it kind of reminds me of something
Yeah?
that I saw recently.
Sure.
I don't know if any of you were watching one of the recent episodes of SNL,
No, why would I do that?
but Bowen Yang had to sing a song
Oh, to leave?
to leave.
Oh my
Has to.
God.
Has to. And it reminds me, I mean, last week we were talking about Bowen Yang, and we said we would bring it up again on this show. So
Yeah.
I want to bring it up again today. And I think that we should talk about any issues that we have with SNL personally.
Yeah.
I think that it's a great program, and there's no problems with it. And
No, it's too late. You already did the
I
Chinese
would,
accent.
and
You
I
can't
would
get on it.
love Lauren Michaels. I love you so much.
Yeah, I mean, like, for what we all kind of, I want to talk about specifically, it's not very good for a job there. Because it's just not great. It's just not good. But also, we could be bringing up good points and then be like, well, we like what their passion and their ideas, so maybe we will bring them
I
in.
think
Yeah.
part of the
So you
problem-
gotta pick a wagon, Eamon,
No,
before we go on this
pa-
journey.
Part of the problem is that like they are the only job. Like it's not a great job.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, like it's the only job in comedy that like your mom knows
Yeah, yeah.
and like respects.
Well, maybe we should treat SNL as like a high school girlfriend, where like maybe she sucks, but I can change her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that SNL treats the public like they're high school.
yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point too.
That's why it's-
Stupid as
Yeah,
balls.
it's
Yeah.
like they're stupid and they don't want to. Like, I'm not someone who's like, oh, you got to provoke all the time. I do provoke, but I'm not trying to
Yeah.
That's not like the goal. But I
Yeah.
will say I don't see them challenging anything.
See, that's what I'm
Nowadays.
saying. If I was given a shot, I'd change that whole place.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I mean, I would keep a lot of they've done a lot of good things, you know.
Yeah.
Like diversity's up. That's fucking awesome. Keep
Not
keep
this
it
You got to
going.
be careful with
Oh,
the
not
Not
cursing.
this season. No, this season. Now that Bowen Yang is
Oh, that
gone,
sucks.
there's really just
that's bad.
There's Cam Patterson and there's Keenan Thompson,
Yeah, and
they're
that's
the only
bad.
people of color in the show.
The reason why that's bad is not. I'm not trying to be like fucking virtue sig. I'm not trying. Sorry,
yeah. No,
but,
but
you
you're,
gotta you got to reach the most people, and in order to reach
yeah.
the most people, you got to have the most voices and have the most.
Yeah.
Especially for a show like that where you're covering a wide
100%.
variety of topics.
You're the number
you
one
need to
thing.
have a like diverse, not only in appearance but in viewpoints. People who can really articulate like the culture well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I change is I get more misfits. There's
Yeah.
like
More
one.
uggos.
There's like one misfit,
Yeah.
and he's barely a misfit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I just remember when I first started watching it, who were the people? Like Adam Sandler's a freak. You know, he's hilarious.
Chris Farley was a
Chris
freak.
Farley's a freak.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
most of them are
Yeah.
freaks, and it was because it was for those people who did not fit in, and you got them together. And
Yeah.
that's not a thing anymore. Now it's the cool, popular kids that are getting. Not. I'm not trying to be like. I've never auditioned for SNL. I probably never will.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't even know if I'd want to do it because it sounds hectic as shit. It sounds like it's going to be unhealthy, and it sounds like you got to kiss a lot of butt.
I don't think the payoff's worth it,
Yeah, I
especially
think,
lately.
especially like it used to be. You put up with this grueling schedule. You did the coke and all that, and then after 5 years, you got a movie deal and you got out.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now it's that infrastructure as
Sure.
a whole is kind of gone.
There's no out.
There is no out. There's no sitcoms being made like that. There's no comedy movie pipeline.
No.
So now people stay there forever, or just get into podcasting or whatever.
Sure.
It's
bad.
it's really reflective of the comedy industry as a whole that SNL is not the kingmaker that it used to be.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. And I think it's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is that you don't get on SNL by being the funniest person.
No.
No,
That's not how you get there.
Well, that started back in the 90s because like what happened was Lorne Michaels had all these uggos on the show who were hilarious. Adam Sandler, Farley, Norm. And then Friends hit NBC like an atom bomb.
Yeah.
And NBC's executives said, yeah, part of the reason the show works is because everybody's hot.
Jennifer
Is because
Lawrence.
everybody wants to screw all these people on this show. And then Lorne Michaels said, all right, all my uggos are out, and pivoted kind of his business model. There are people on the show who were recently kicked off the show. And this is just what I hear through the grapevine. SNL wants everyone on Ozempic, and somebody said no. Literally.
I like that
Chloe
Eamon's just-
Feynman's on Ozempic. Like,
Oh man,
was just
we
saying
are
stuff.
North Korea, dude.
No,
what
it's
is going on?
No, I swear to God.
Yeah,
it's-
I've heard something similar to that as well.
And somebody who was asked to go on Ozempic said no, and then they got kicked off the show.
you're saying in the 90s, well, who's it? Jennifer Aniston that was on Friends? Jennifer
Yep.
Aniston, it wasn't, or not Lawrence. Jennifer Aniston was on Friends with all those other hot people. Who were
Yeah.
the other hot people?
Lisa Kudrow,
Lisa Kudrow.
Courtney Cox,
Okay, and then
Matt LeBlanc,
and then
Matthew
SNL
Perry.
was like, okay,
Matthew
to get our
Perry.
numbers up, you got to be hot.
Yeah, which like that, I hear that, but I'm also like, then they hired Will Ferrell
Yeah.
and like other people. Like it took a
was
while
just-
to come
yeah,
back.
It was not like an immediate thing. It was not an all-encompassing thing, but it definitely changed their hiring philosophy.
Sure.
2000s.
I think it's a problem, and it says awful things about our society that there's no fat people on SNL anymore. There needs to be like fat people. Fat people are funny.
Yeah.
Well, so for that, I think that progressives are shooting themselves in the foot with that.
Yeah, especially with the whole body positivity
Look,
movement.
body positive. I don't have any stake in that. I'm skinny, and people.
Yeah, you're built like a cigarette.
Dude, and people love to
People are into
say
that.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they're also into it. I'm a kink, but
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's funny that people say stuff like that because
Yeah.
it's not like I'm healthy, but
Yeah.
it's not like I work out all the time.
Sure,
you
yeah.
know? I'm just like a person who's fat. I'm just skinny. That's my body.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
I've
it's just what
noticed
happens,
people- As somebody who's fat, I've noticed that like people are much more comfortable making fun of skinny people.
Which is fine.
You know,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to hit you with one?
no, I don't.
Okay, all right. Okay, sorry. I felt bad. I didn't mean to like single in on. Nick, I can hit you with one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of middle of the ground right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, you're built like
good.
you're built like a ice cream cone almost about to melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
One that
You sure you don't want one? I'm handing them out like
Hit me
candy.
with- Do it.
Yeah, but
Make-
with that, there's less.
You look like a yoga ball that's been used for 8 years too long.
So it's
That was so mean. I mean, that was way meaner than the other two. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God,
Yeah.
I just came up with that on the spot
That's
also.
good.
So if that didn't make sense, sorry.
That
But
was good.
okay, now I'll do me.
Yeah, do it.
Lesbian.
Okay, there it is. Okay, thank you.
You get lesbian? That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I do.
People tell Austin he looks like a lesbian, but they also say he dresses like a lesbian as well.
Sure.
Sometimes I
Which
do
means
that.
that you dress well.
Thank you.
Lesbians are the coolest people on planet Earth.
Yeah, at Eamon-
There's a spectrum.
yeah, yeah.
There's
Okay,
some
yeah, you're right,
lesbians
yeah.
are
At Eamon's
really
New Year's
awful.
party, which was awesome, he told me he really compliments me on how I dress, and I
Oh, yeah, I
hold on
bet.
to that.
No, I
yeah.
bet. Yeah.
And thank you,
That's a lot
Eamon.
of-
Eamon went around and gave compliments to all of his friends who were at the New Year's party, and
Yeah.
all of his friends were at the New Year's party.
Crazy. He went
Yeah.
to my wedding. I was just at home.
I wasn't there either.
Okay, so if I could bring about around to the SNL talk.
Well, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
finish what you're saying. I'll get my boards out.
no, you're fine. It's just like SNL is shaped by right now not wanting to upset the populace. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because everyone now can just say stuff and people go, oh yeah, we better take this seriously because they'll get likes and they'll get retweets or whatever. So if they cast someone on SNL who the population doesn't like, the general, hive mind, it's going to screw them. So we're kind of doing this to ourselves a little, like in a weird way.
I also think one of the biggest issues with SNL is that doing a show in a week used to be impressive because it was the fastest turnaround for sketch comedy.
Yeah, it's not.
And now
Yeah.
on TikTok,
Like with South Park,
the
yeah.
moment something
yeah.
happens, people pull up their phone and
Right.
make a
I mean,
sketch.
think about our show. We did that Chicago Pope bit
That was amazing.
the night that
Yeah.
it happened, and even then I felt like it was too late. We
Right.
weren't even the first to market, and we
No.
got that clip up the next morning.
Yeah.
You're right.
because people had already made
yeah.
the joke.
Well, we also were very active about that.
we were
Yeah.
we were some of the first people to make the joke,
Yes.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
we just simply couldn't get it out in
No,
time.
we couldn't.
because our show was at 9:00 at night,
Right.
and then I stayed up
You stayed
until
up all
4:00 in the
night.
morning.
Yeah, you
editing
hear
the
that.
clip.
Well, it's because we have a little more pride than just like sitting on our couch with a phone like this, being like,
And
isn't
being
it
like,
crazy?
Yeah, see,
like,
that's another thing.
Yeah, and just be like,
Hot dog.
Portillo's. I eat Portillo's.
and then just posting that. Yeah.
I love that I have a camera on my phone, but
Uh-huh.
I hate what it's like created in that way because honestly, a lot of the sketch, it's funny on Instagram and whatnot, but man, it's just not as elaborate as it could be. It's not as amazing as it could be. There's so much more you could do.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of like, this is content, and you just throw it out there, and then I go like,
Yeah,
like
it's
nuts.
all like think of like all your like biggest everything that we've done. A lot of our most popular work, stuff that's been seen by millions of people, is largely disposable.
Yeah.
Like people see it and they chuckle and they like it and they move on.
I don't know that 9/11 bit is.
No,
Well,
it's a
the
great
stuff,
bit.
I don't think necessarily the stuff for on our live show because I think that has more effort into it and kind of lives longer.
Yeah.
I think like our sketches that we've made
Yeah.
are things that live and die,
Sure.
and then people will talk about it.
Sure.
But then that's about it. And it's also stuff that was low effort. Like we've done a lot of high effort sketches,
They're
and
just
they just
duds.
don't get the
Yeah,
views.
nothing
yeah,
happened.
and
And
that's
then we film something on our phone.
That's
and it blows
another
up.
thing. That's what you just said. What you guys are talking about with it being live. That's the big live from New York. It's always live, right? And that requires an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that requires people to make the decision to come to a place and watch you.
Yeah.
And actually watch you. And we do not have that anymore.
Yeah.
We do not have people to have full. I can't even do. I can barely do full focus without medication. And it's like that's because of our phones. That's because of content. That's because of all this. So of course the live shows are going to get worse. Like we don't know how to be an audience member
Yeah.
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And it's also it's something that I was talking about when I first wrote my stand up for our show. And the clip that I did, the bear clip where no one reacts. Part of that concept is I think a lot of videos that do well, like our clips from our Laugh Factory show, the fact that there is an audience there is a subconscious thing to the viewer watching on their phone that, oh, if people are laughing in person, then it is funny. Whether the person watching found it funny or not, there's like an immediate like, oh, I am in company with people who find this funny.
And that goes
Yeah.
to everything.
Yeah.
That goes
Yeah.
to even if somebody is angry there, I'm angry.
Mhm.
Like it's just no one is thinking anymore, dude. No one's thinking about anything anymore.
Do we blame sitcoms for doing that? For
No.
introducing laugh
No.
tracks?
No, I blame
it's
China
definitely.
mostly.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely
Well,
part
TikTok.
of the problem, but it's not like what's going on now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think now people are more like a lot of our stuff is very clearly staged. We don't try to hide the fact that it's staged, really. But people just assume that anything they see is real.
Well, I think that we start to. I mean, I want to lean towards a formula where it is real. It looks real.
Yeah.
For the first half.
Oh yeah, that's some of our
Even
best
the first
work.
two-thirds
But
is
then by
like-
the time they get there, it should be very
I
clear.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love the audience being like,
Yeah.
what is going on? Because then they're present. They're actually
Yeah.
there.
I don't
Yeah.
think our stuff is necessarily obviously staged at the beginning. I
Yeah.
think it's obvious at the end, but at the
Yeah.
beginning, I think we do a good job of making it feel like it's realistic. But I don't think laugh tracks are the issue because
I said were.
right. But
Like,
I
Yeah, no, I
like,
think they
like
could be.
that
I think
started the
maybe.
trend
I
of
don't-
like needing that.
I don't even know because it was basically TV used to be plays that were filmed in front of an audience.
Yeah.
So the laugh track is an issue, but I think it's a separate one. The laugh track is them faking a live studio audience when the audience isn't there to actually laugh. Because I think that like when you're laughing along with like Carol Burnett, like that had a live studio audience, you would laugh with the audience and it would kind of inform when to laugh, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. But when a show fakes a studio audience or has canned laughter, that's when I think it becomes an issue. But I don't think that leads to like the focus issue that we have right now.
Well, like it led to the thing he said about like you're being told what to laugh at.
You are.
Yeah.
You're being
Yeah.
like
told-
like
artificially.
especially when it's a laugh track, because that's like we wrote this bit to get this laugh here.
Yeah.
I think
While,
artificially.
like, yeah, like
When
doing
instead
that-
you should
that-
just write a punch word.
I've always
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
that like the start like Friends and
Yes.
and shows like that have caused that issue of
Yeah.
like people need to be told when to laugh where, or else they're really lost and they hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That's why The Office was so revolutionary, because it didn't do that, and
Yeah,
it
it's like-
was
it's like-
actually funny.
It
Yeah.
wasn't the first like single camera no laugh track
Yeah.
sitcom, but it like completely changed the form.
Yes.
Where now you were forced to pay attention and find the funny moments.
Yeah, and there was
Because
like a
it
story.
might not be
Yeah.
really apparent.
Yes.
Like Jim looking at the camera, like that's yeah.
Yeah, they like did it in other ways that were like I think more clever. But like
Yeah.
I think drawing a line from laughter in studios to phone behavior is a line that
Oh,
can be drawn,
absolutely.
because it
It's-
is like we've been preparing for this moment
Yeah.
for decades.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's almost that like biblical. I think it's a biblical analogy, maybe like about a fish. You can you can train someone. You can teach someone how to fish, but
can lead
if
a
you
horde
just
to
like,
water
Yeah,
and
that
And you
shit.
can give it a fish.
Like
but
I could give you
cannot
fish,
make it eat
you know,
fish.
and
Yeah.
you just shove it down your throat, or I can make something where if you're open, it is here.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
And you get to be a part of it.
Yeah, be a
That's
part of
way
the
better.
process. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
Guys, I think we should talk about the Chicago comedy scene. You know, I think that it's just full of people who are unprofessional,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, right, absolutely.
Well, what do you mean by that? Like what? Like what do you mean?
I just think people in this city want to take a shortcut. People like
Yeah.
trying to skip the line. Okay, so perfect example, right? I saw a show at the Laugh Factory. It was called What Could Go Wrong?
Like the Laugh Factory Chicago.
Laugh Factory Chicago.
Okay. All right.
I saw a show at the Laugh Factory Chicago called What Could Go Wrong. Have we heard of this show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not really in the scene.
So what they do is these guys go on stage and they stage bits. They farm for clips. They go up there and they have weird character stuff show. I'm not paying to
At
see
the Laugh Factory?
character stuff at the Laugh Factory. Yeah.
like what day and time though?
It's the second Thursday of every month, I think, and it's at 9:00.
That's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
I've seen-
prime spot.
That's
Like
a prime
Thursday,
spot.
Thursday's become like a weekend now in this city.
Yeah.
And like I can't believe it, because like you go in there and like I'm expecting to see like jokes, okay?
Yeah, like stand up.
Like I want like jokes. I want them to talk about like Tinder. I
Yeah.
want them to talk about weed.
Right.
I want them.
penises.
Penises.
Other
or-
jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, other-
But
Yeah, other
instead,
How
comedians.
they
Like-
said it the last time. Last time I said it like that.
Oh, that I like it when they do
Yeah.
that. When like,
they're
oh, at
an
Zany's.
audience member at
yeah.
the last show did this. That
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
crowd
I like
work. Okay.
I want to see
Yeah,
crowd.
I
crowd
love
work's
crowd
huge.
work. Crowd work is great. There's nothing wrong with it. But these guys at What Could Go Wrong, right? Like I was sitting there watching the show. All of a sudden, I look behind me. There's a guy dressed as an airplane.
Oh my.
Like
Oh,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like
Really?
like this is such like baby smooth brain activity. They're treating their audience like idiots.
Yeah.
And I don't like they just
It's
go
like they're
up.
trying to pull something over on the audience.
Yeah.
Like who are they trying to trick? We're here for stand up. Why are you like what you're doing a character? They're throwing stuff off the balcony. I went to a show. They threw a body off of the balcony as if someone had jumped.
Yeah.
It turns out it was a fake
Yeah.
body. It was like a dummy.
And there's and the
It
Laugh
scared me to
Factory in
death.
Chicago, the Chicago comedy scene is supporting bad art like this. They are making a mockery of the art form. They're making a mockery of people who do this for a living, and I'm tired of it. I think that like you want to see character stuff, go watch YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're doing. All of this stuff, it's like they call it a prank show, but really they're farming for clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
Every bit they do is they're trying to do a gotcha on Instagram.
It's like
and it's doing well for them, I guess, but like it's there's no integrity.
No, it's the sanctity of stand up is being destroyed in this city. And I think like there's no respect for the art, there's no respect for comedy in general. We're just doing anything that makes anybody laugh. No, there's very specific things that make people laugh that we're allowed to do.
Like Tinder.
Like Tinder and like weed. You can't just do anything that makes people laugh.
Yeah.
That's not what a comedy show is. I'm not there to laugh at anything. I'm there to laugh at a very strict, specific set of things told in a very specific way.
Yeah, and I want all those jokes approved
Yeah.
by the other comedians in the scene.
Yes.
Yeah, like a
I want-
vetted system. Yeah.
Yeah, there should be like a place where they all go to watch each other.
I
Do
honestly,
their jokes.
I don't even know if we need that. I think that like what are we?
And
we
then
don't
call
need,
it the best club. That would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that we don't need new jokes. Just tell the ones we heard. If they work, they work. There's no need. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We're trying to come up with new stuff.
I know stand-up. From my knowledge of stand-up comedy is like it's an art form. And
Right.
to know that like the art form is being
It's like sculpting.
is being penetrated by a group of people who are just using it as like a platform for parody
I'll
and
say it,
mimicry. I
fucked
don't.
in the ass.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting penetrated. It's getting penetrated in a way that just doesn't fit what stand-up comedy is. And what it is an art form, like I said.
Yeah.
It's a classical art form. It's been around since the BC era. People standing up and telling jokes, and I don't think that we have any room in today's society to penetrate that and make that a joke. I don't think that like this is not the movies where Mel Brooks can come in and make fun of Star Wars.
Right.
This is a different
This
is a different
Star
plateau
Wars
to
is-
stand on, and I don't think anyone should be up
This is
there.
a sacred format, and I think it's the greatest art form to like inspire change in people. And I think that I think there's just some masterful people doing it, and to go up there and to just piss all over them.
Yeah, and it's new too. It's
Yeah.
like new stuff. I don't want to hear new stuff. I want to hear the same joke
Yeah.
from 2020 that you were doing. And
Yeah.
then that joke better be the same from 2017 when you were doing
If
it.
Yeah.
it works, it works. I think.
Don't change it.
Yeah. I think that like. We how many times do we have to like do this routine, right? Like there's always people coming in trying to change stand up, right?
Yeah.
There was like that what was it? Like Andy
Kaufman.
yeah.
Yeah, from the '60s or something.
Yeah,
right?
he,
yeah,
like,
and that we killed that pretty fast.
popped
which,
up.
which was good.
Yeah, cut it off.
Yeah.
Cut it off instantly. There was like that Jim Carrey guy who came in. He wasn't even like he did some stand up and then he started doing like movies.
Yeah, I mean, well, good.
Stick
like
to
good. Like
stand-up.
he understood what he was doing was ruining the art form. Jim
Yeah.
Carrey was
So he
ruining.
jumped off the train.
Like Jim Carrey in his stand up was genuinely ruining the art form, and he got off pretty fast. He had like one special, and then he got off and started doing movies, and he's successful, and I love him for that. That's why I support him, is because he recognized when he was hurting another art form and he moved on.
That's why I have a big problem with Robin Williams.
Yes.
Because he started stand up,
Oh
he
my
was
God.
ruining it.
Yeah, he
Don't
was
get me
ruining
started.
it.
He's a babbling idiot.
Thank God.
Just doing
Thank
nothing.
God he's dead.
Yeah. Well,
I-
a passing away is a passing away.
Right.
But
I mean, like just like Charlie Kirk, you can't really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't really mourn.
I
that.
mean, Robin Williams started doing stand up. He was ruining it. He was doing, voices and.
I mean,
and
it
all
just
this
there
stuff.
was no breaths taken. It was like
no.
Rodney Dangerfield's the greatest comedian to ever live, and he
Yes.
was basically doing that, but like on coke. And
like,
it was
really,
so
yeah.
noticeable that it was distracting. And again, thank goodness he went to movies, but I think he stayed around the comedy stand up comedy scene a little too long.
That's the
yeah,
problem.
the problem with the Chicago scene in particular. Yeah, it's that you got all these people who want to be movie stars. You got all these people who want to be like, oh, I'm using comedy to launch my film, my career. I want my own Dropout TV.
Yeah.
I think that we need any stand-up comic who came out of Chicago. We got to come back and we got to course correct the scene.
Yeah.
Like, we need Steve Harvey back so bad.
Yes.
Oh my God, that would be humongous.
I think Steve Harvey, all those guys like from that era of Chicago comedy, Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, he is back now.
Yeah.
He finally gave up the charade of trying, because he was one of those that he thought he had to go to movies because the other guys were doing it. But
Yeah,
like,
but he
just
didn't
stick
have to.
stand-up.
I thought he was doing pretty good for the art form.
Yeah, just stick to stand-up.
Yeah, but no, I agree that Chicago now is just a jumping off point to get to New York or LA, those places that do accept the out of box.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the charade stuff that
Yeah.
we're talking about here. But like, I don't think Chicago should necessarily be that launching point for other cities when we could just be a really good, classy stand-up scene.
Listen, Chicago is a comedy city, and it's known, if there's any type of comedy, it's known for its stand-up.
Yeah.
And I think that,
Yeah.
That's what they do at Second City, right?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They
They,
do stand-up
they
there.
invented it there.
They invented stand-up comedy there.
They
Yeah,
invented
exactly.
Chicago-style stand-up.
We invented stand-up comedy at Chicago at the Second City, at the IO, the
Yep.
Improv Olympic is where they invent, because we do improv there.
Yep.
And that's it was at the IO theater where Del Close invented stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And how we know it today.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's the game changers, these alt stand-ups that are coming in, and like they're launching radio shows and podcasts and doing all this, and it's like, just stick to the stand-up. I
They've
don't
been on
it's
stage.
just
And
I
then
just don't.
they're going on like their own little podcasts and they're making fun of themselves
Yep.
because they know that people who watch the clip of it on Instagram won't know that they're joking and will then comment on it and drive up engagement and maybe drive people to go to their show.
Yeah, and they're just
Exactly.
doing it because they're insecure because they know what they're doing is garbage.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
and
because it is.
their show, if
I'm not kidding.
right, and if I remember correctly, their show is every second Thursday at the Laugh Factory in Chicago.
That's
at
what
9
he said.
p.m.,
Yeah,
right?
that's what he said.
Every
yeah.
second Thursday.
Second Thursday, they disgrace the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every second Thursday.
And they're probably saying that on their radio show right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, can I bring back the point where he said that, like, stand-up changes lives? It literally changed mine. I went to a show once, and someone pointed me out in the audience, and they called me gay and fat. It's so I decided to, start lifting weights and lose weight and start wearing neutral colors more often.
Right.
Wow.
It changed my life. It
Hey,
changed
good
my
for you.
wardrobe. It
Good
changed
for
my
you.
eating habits. My life's a little cheaper
See,
now because
that's
all I
great.
do is buy protein stuff.
That's great.
See, that's
Yeah.
the thing, because you were crowd worked by a professional.
Correct.
Yes,
Okay?
you're right. Yeah.
All these alt kids that come to the cities, they're not trying to be professionals. They think
Yep.
they got something to prove. They think like, oh, I'm gonna make my own way. We're gonna do something stupid. I mean, there's nothing stupid
No,
about
I know.
comedy, okay?
Yeah, no kidding.
There's nothing stupid about it. I'm getting
I
mad.
know, calm
now.
down. It's
I was-
okay.
I was-
we all agree with
I
it.
was
We're all
at-
group
yeah,
polarizationing here, and
I
that's
mean,
okay.
I was at a comedy show in Austin, and
Love
Oh,
Austin.
God.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I
Dude,
want-
this city there
Yeah.
rocks and
I know.
rolls,
and
dude.
and the guy on stage, the very funny, he called me the R word. And
Oh,
the whole,
nice.
And the whole crowd laughed, and so I went home and I read a book.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went to a show in Austin one time, and this guy went on stage and he crowd worked me, and I told him I was Irish, and he called me a potato N-word, and the place
Wow.
erupted.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
so good. And that's a
very good.
classic one.
That's classic.
That's
like,
well,
that's-
that's
I mean-
also not that classic. You don't hear that often today because of
Not
what's
anymore.
happening.
Well,
so
that's the thing. It's going
was he
back to
white
the
or
old
was he
era.
white?
He was Mexican.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
It's
even
even
better.
better.
Because in Austin they can use that
They
word.
can use it
They
in
can use
Austin.
that
You
word.
could do anything. It's the Wild West in a good way.
Yeah, I know that like we've been harping on the Chicago comedy scene. I want to give a heartfelt thank you to the Austin scene and to Tony Hinchcliffe for trying to change that, like trying to bring it back to its roots, Without Kill Tony, I don't know where comedy would be right now.
Yeah.
I think stand up might die if Kill Tony wasn't there to correct, like, because there's so many alt people that are going on this Kill Tony show, and they're getting the advice they need to go back and rethink what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, who's your idol? You're a stand-up comic. That's your job. Like, who did you look up to like learn the craft and everything?
Oh, I don't do that.
Austin, I feel like we derailed a whiteboard thing you were gonna do.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay. I was seeing.
Let's circle back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Was the potato thing funny? Was that too far?
No, I think
No?
that's no. I thought that was good.
Okay.
Why? What was wrong?
No, nothing. Just wondering.
I was also
That's a real thing, right?
That was fun, guys.
yeah. I was also going to say that Dan's stand-up idol is Bill Cosby,
Yes, that's what I was setting up. I was setting that up. I'm glad someone caught
but
that.
not for the comedy.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's good.
Haha.
High
Anyway,
five.
that was fun, guys.
That was fun.
That was
I feel
great.
we all
Come
got our
see what
piece
could
in.
go wrong at the Laugh
Did you like my
Factory.
gay and fat thing?
Yeah, it
I
was
couldn't
great.
get through
Yeah,
it. I had that planned for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh, hold on to it. And then I blew it.
That's very
No, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
everyone come see our show. What could go wrong?
This is our way of plugging it.
Yeah, second Thursday of
Yeah.
every month at the Laugh Factory. Dan here is
Dan
the
hosted.
host.
That's why we're doing this.
We're all the producers. We all come up with everything. It's a lot of fun.
So if you see the clip of this online, you're an insider.
You're an
a true
insider.
Croatian.
Yeah.
Croatian?
Comment on
But
the
get
clip.
over
I'm a
yourself.
true
You're not that
Croatian.
important.
Two Croatians, baby.
If you saw the clip of that online, but you're watching the episode now, leave a comment on the clip and say I'm a true Croatian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true.
And send me some money.
And send Dan some
Sam,
money.
Dan, specifically food money.
Yeah,
please.
Dan needs help.
All right.
Yeah, Dan
How much
needs help.
time is have we passed here?
Oh well, it's 7:50 a.m.
Yeah.
In Chicago on Wednesday, January 14th. So we've been live for an hour and 50 minutes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
yes.
You want to do it? We can do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's
okay,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna bring. Well, I had a top 5 this week about SNL specifically because
All
I'm
right, yeah,
passionate
let's
about
circle
that.
back.
Yeah,
I
let's do
wanted you guys to talk because I felt like last week I just talked about it and we just ended the show.
Right,
That's
we,
all.
we jumped on it at the last second.
Yeah. So this time I was actually offering it got erased a little bit. You
That's
just got to
okay.
trust what I have to say.
Okay.
It's top 5 ways SNL can improve itself.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
actually going to give like specific things that SNL can do that I think would save like even next season we can get started on this process. I think step 1 is sketch endings. I think they need to figure out a way to end their sketches.
Sure.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my
yes.
god. Don't write the sketch if there's not an ending to the sketch.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if a character's doing a funny voice. Adam Sandler did funny voices and then he would just end the sketch like naturally or like at the best laugh and then
Right.
get off.
Right.
They
Find a
like
joke.
they come up with a weird ending because they can't come up with an ending.
My least favorite thing that SNL does, it drives me up a wall,
Uh-huh.
is when they get to the end of a sketch and it's very clear they haven't figured out the ending, and then it ends with it's like, oh, it was a commercial the whole time. You know?
Oh, yes.
Where like they'll be like they'll like just mention like the one about The Rock and the child molesting robot.
Yeah.
Oh
How
yeah.
out of nowhere it just ends as a White Castle commercial. And I'm like, come on.
It's
guys.
very XD random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like they couldn't figure it out, so now they just need Darnell Mooney to give him. Not Darnell Mooney. What's
Kyle Mooney.
No, Darnell Mooney plays for the Bears. Daryl Hammond.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Daryl Hammond.
Easy mistake.
Yeah, but then there was
mistake.
also a Mooney on SNL, which
Yeah.
was
Easy
crazy.
mistake. It's easy
Yeah.
to mistake
Um,
those two.
No, but like literally, like don't write the sketch unless there's an ending.
Yeah.
Like if there's a funny character or joke you want to make, just put it somewhere else and then like sit on it for a week or like just like be like, hey, we have this really good sketch, but we don't really have like a lot of jokes. Can we punch it up? Oh, we can put this in here. Like it's not that hard. And I understand it's made in a week, but like you can write a 5-minute sketch with a 1, 2, 3 act.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah. you
hire a
just need-
professional than idiot. I don't know what
honestly,
else to tell them
yeah,
about that.
That's frustrating too because really it's just an etude. Like there should just be some event that happens that changes something that you got an ending.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
do that.
Yeah, instead of just being like that was weird,
Yeah.
which
right.
we'll get back to that.
And also, you can just add a just add a joke.
No kidding.
Yes.
Add a
Something,
joke. It can
yeah.
end on a. It doesn't even have to have
Do
a
a callback.
satisfying
Yeah.
ending. It can just end on a joke.
Yes, on a laugh.
Yeah.
There's so many times it just ends and then people just
Yeah.
awkwardly start clapping.
Wow.
And they're just like, that was good. Like,
Right.
like, do they walk away being like, that was good?
No.
They can't,
No.
right? But then
No.
they don't change it. So it makes me think they,
They
do walk away
around,
thinking
they're
it was
like, give
good.
me more Coke. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The other process, change the hiring process. We kind of touched on this a little bit.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
hiring stand-up comedians exclusively.
Sure.
Like,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
problem is that SNL is a one-trick pony show. And what that means is that they hire someone who's really good at one thing.
Yeah.
And then you have 16 people who are all good at one thing, which means you have 16 sketches.
Right.
So by the time you get to the 17th sketch of the season, you're out of stuff and then you start
No
repeating the
kidding.
sketches.
Yeah.
You just keep hiring people who are really good at one thing instead of people who can do impressions or who can sing multiple different ways instead of just bringing a piano up and talking about how sad they are. Like you could do so many things if you just hire someone who could, like when we used to watch the old auditioning tapes, which they love to show us, they do 3 things. You would, like Will Ferrell did a cat, he did a Harry Carey impression, and then he did like his own sketch.
Yeah.
That's a perfect trifecta.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A very out of pocket one, a proper impression, and then something original.
Mm-hmm.
They hire nobody that does that. They hire literally the people that I've seen they hire is just them doing stand up for 5 minutes, and that's how
Yeah,
they
they
hire
do 5
people.
minutes of stand up.
What it has happened.
The problem is that the problem with SNL is not that the people they're hiring aren't funny. I hear that all the time. People say like,
no,
"Oh,
they
they're
are
just not funny."
They
And
are
I'm like,
funny,
But they're not
They're
sketch
funny,
writers.
but they're not for the show.
they're not like they're teaching funny stand-ups how to act funny.
Yes.
And just because you're good at stand-up doesn't mean you're a good actor. Like
No, that's the
No, I know.
truest. That's the
I
truest
know.
statement I've
Trust
ever
me,
heard.
as someone who studied the hell out of acting,
yeah.
like it's very frustrating.
You are a good actor and a good stand-up.
Yes.
You know what's funny is I was telling Austin like I act like when I'm up there. It's just like you just because
Yeah, which
it's
makes your
easier.
performance better. Yes.
Well, yeah, but you know you want to be vulnerable, but like it's just understanding like simple philosophies don't mesh.
Well, yeah, we jokingly joked about Jim Carrey and Robin Williams, but those were
Right.
two genuine,
Yes,
That's why
great
they're good at it.
actors,
That
and that's
love-
why they're good. I mean, Robin Williams was so good at acting that when he passed away, everyone was so shocked.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
because he's an excellent actor.
They're
Like,
both, and they're both so good because they're so open and vulnerable, and they care about the audience.
yes.
Yes.
I don't know a stand-up comedian nowadays that really cares about the
Yeah,
audience.
and then they're hiring those people
yeah.
to then
They
have
just
to
want the
perform
reaction.
for a specific, like, it just doesn't,
Yeah,
like, I don't want to blame Pete Davidson, but what they did with Pete Davidson started a trend that we can never go back on.
Yeah.
Where it was like, haha, funny stand-up guy's out of place on this sketch show, so let's just put him in stuff. And then it's like, well, what if everybody was Pete Davidson?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like,
Yeah, sure.
He was funny because he would be with like, I think Jason Sudeikis is the right time. I think he came in when Jason. So like, Jason would be doing this killer like impression or really good character, and Pete Davidson would be like, oh, this is crazy. Or like his Chad character. That's just him. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like-
why that worked, but
Well,
then that
and
doesn't
he-
mean
yeah.
all 16 people need to be stand-up people who are out of place on the show, because then the whole show's out of
Right,
place.
right.
The
Yeah.
closest now is, I mean, Ashley Padilla is crushing.
Oh, I like her.
Because
Her
she-
acting's incredible.
She came out of like the Groundlings
I
system.
mean, even Sarah Squirm was, you know.
Oh, I like her.
I love
yes.
Sarah
you know,
Squirm.
Yeah,
that's someone that is a misfit.
there's people I do like and do fit it, but when
Yeah.
the vast majority is just all stand-up people,
Yeah.
it's,
No, yeah.
it's
And-
disgustingly
and
noticeable.
most of their writers are stand-ups too, because think about some of the great old SNL sketches. You know, like Chris Farley, like doing the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Like they're not writing physical, they're not writing actions anymore.
Yeah.
They're writing scripts.
Yeah.
And
Not
like
doing
a lot
anything.
of sketches are very stationary
Yes.
and all in the words
And-
and not in the performance.
Another thing that people don't realize is SNL, a lot of bits that got famous on SNL had been done before.
yes.
Like people like Bob Odenkirk wrote Matt Gorley or Matt Foley,
yeah.
the motivational speaker,
They used-
with Chris Farley, and
Yeah.
they used to perform it at Second
That
City.
was
Yeah.
it was Chris Farley did it in an improv show at IO with Bob Odenkirk, and
Yeah.
then Bob Odenkirk wrote it down as a sketch, and they used to do it at Second City.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
Tim Robinson did that here as well, where he would do his sketches, and then some of them are, I think, Used to Leave or were in the character show or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now look at him.
And,
He's
and-
he's well above SNL at this point, and that's like, to me, that's crazy because of how. We'll get to him. We'll get to him a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just changing the whole hiring process, just to get funny people. I'm not even saying get internet people. Get people who actually can do.
Yeah.
You should have.
Well, because
I
I
think
grew
they
up. I
two
grew
out
up.
of three.
I
Yeah.
grew up wanting to be in SNL, but then when I used to watch them, like, I can't do impressions like these guys, and that's that's one of the most vital things.
Yeah.
But nowadays, anyone's just doing anything.
I think they should
So-
also be more transparent about the hiring process, especially like the way it works now.
Yeah,
Because it used to be like they would hire complete nobodies.
yeah,
From out of no, and now like when they come to Chicago or they come to they do the showcases in New York or LA, like agents in that city have already picked who they want Lorne Michaels to see.
yeah.
Whether it's somebody who's come up through one of the big theaters or somebody with the most Instagram followers or whatever, and then they will put them up on a showcase at one of the theaters and then kind of fill the rest of them with warm bodies.
Yes.
Whoever like did the best in like an actual audition round, but they're not there to see you.
No.
They're only there to see the people who they've been told need to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Disgusting.
this season in particular, I think all of the people they added are funny, but it's like every single person is an established name on the internet,
Yeah.
which they had not done before.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that that's like It was the 50th season.
Yeah, there was not one hire who had under 30,000 followers on Instagram before SNL.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of the new
Wow.
ones, I think maybe what's his
That's just
name?
ratings.
Tommy, the guy who was from Chicago.
Yeah,
Armstrong.
Tommy Brenner.
No,
Brennan?
No idea.
Armstrong. No, Brenner.
Brenner.
Tommy
yeah.
Armstrong does stuff with American High.
no, it's
Used to be Schneeman.
there's a guy who's on the show got hired this year.
Yeah.
Tommy Brenner.
That's the guy's name.
It's Tommy Brennan now.
Tommy Brennan.
Brennan.
Yes,
Yeah.
Tommy Brennan. I think he's saying Brenner. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tommy Brennan. I think he was the only one who was under 30K.
Okay, that's still crazy. What a good stat you brought there.
Yeah, because like Veronica Slowakowska, massive. Jeremy Culhane was on Dropout.
Dropout had a big. He was very big in the LA comedy.
Yeah,
scene.
Cam Patterson was Kill Tony,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Ben was already on SNL.
he was already
but
on SNL.
Even before SNL, he was big because
Yeah.
he was on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem. Other problem with Lorne Michaels.
yeah,
What the F, man? Like, what are we doing? Like, just leave. Either leave or sell it. I don't know what to tell you. You clearly are checked out. From the product the past couple of years, you're clearly checked out. You're clearly just vibing by, which is great. I've already experienced this as a wrestling fan with Vince McMahon. This is the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It was like, you're done. Like, it's okay. You can let it go. I understand it's your baby. You made it. You're just an old man who tries to be in touch with the audience so much that you come back out into out of touch land.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's okay. Just leave and give the show to somebody else. And it's not the somebody else that you would suggest. Please no. But, like, just give it to someone else or just give it to NBC to either cancel it or do something. I'm not saying cancel is the solution, but, like, a problem.
The reason he hasn't left is because for one of them is that I think he knows that if he leaves, NBC will realize it's too much of a financial risk, and they'll cancel it. Where he's been there so long, he has so much power, he'll keep it open. And also, I think that a lot of the reason why there has not been a big SNL competitor in a long time is because TV producers really respect Lorne Michaels and don't want to be on his bad side.
Yeah.
Like I've heard like I saw an interview, Ted Sarandos talked about something like that, where he said, I don't want to make a Netflix version of SNL because I love Lorne Michaels too much.
Yeah.
And now I think if when Lorne Michaels dies, the floodgate opens.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
well,
that
Netflix is going to do it. They're just going to do it.
Netflix is going to make their own SNL.
Or they're just going to buy SNL.
Here's what's going to happen. Netflix is going to make their own SNL, but they're going to hire people they're going to hire like Eliza Schlesinger and Taylor Tomlinson and people who are already famous to be on this sketch show.
John Mulaney's going to be
John Mulaney's going to be the head writer.
Yeah, because they have the money, they can
Yeah.
just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, sure, because it's different though.
Yeah.
But like when SNL was like, this is where the people come up young and then they go off to do big things. Now it's not even that anymore. So like
No.
at this point, I just want a good product.
Yeah.
I would like a good product. The other thing is, let's get Tim Robinson in terms of hosting. The fact that
Oh
they
my
haven't
God.
gotten Tim Robinson to host their show
It's spiteful.
is the most petty thing I've ever seen.
Well, it's not petty. It's actually calculated because
Sure.
they don't. He would break their whole. He would break open their whole structure. He would flip that show on its head.
We already did.
Nah.
All their sketches, like I would say half their sketches almost every week are Tim Robinson-esque. They have people who do the voice. They have people who do that weird structure. When I was talking about ending, some of them do end like a Tim Robinson sketch. Like he has clearly changed the past couple of years of SNL.
What
it seems petty in the
that's what
fact.
that is.
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of saying the same thing in
Yeah.
a way, where it's like he's better.
Yeah.
Like he's doing. It's funnier.
Yes.
And so why? Like they don't want to bring someone on that's funnier.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't want it. That's just that is
Well,
it is petty, but it's
kind of like
fear.
It's like people like SNL wants funny people on, but they like to have like funny actors or stand-ups host, like Nate Bargatze and things like that. Which I love Nate Bargatze on SNL. The even if they had people from other sketch shows, like back when In Living Color was on, they'd have Jim Carrey host, or they'd have Jamie Foxx host and things like that. That is different inherently than Tim Robinson, because Tim Robinson is a singular sketch guy who is better than SNL, and him coming on would just be poking holes in everything SNL has.
Right. That's
It would be like showing the flaws of SNL right in front of their face. Whereas like Jim Carrey, he was part of In Living Color, but he wasn't in Living Color. So it's like
he's compliant.
yeah,
He's
like,
compliant in this BS.
he's one part of the whole that made that good, which is why he works on another group,
Right.
whereas Tim Robinson is singularly
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
changing things.
But it's like it is also going to happen because of a marketing and financial standpoint.
yeah,
Sure.
Tim
Eventually.
Robinson has proven to be like a huge force on social media in terms of his memes, his sketches and
yes.
stuff. So like it's gonna get to a point where SNL is getting desperate enough that they're gonna invite him.
Well, I also know.
I also would guarantee they've already invited him, and he said no.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably
Probably.
him that's saying no.
Yeah, probably.
Because one, he's doing a lot of things, but two, it is
I
also
can believe
like
that.
I don't need to go. One, I don't need to go back to you because I wasn't ever emotionally that invested in you guys because you guys had me for like 2 years.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not like an
Yeah.
Adam Sandler thing where it was like 6 years and then that had a fallout. No, it was just like
it also
this had a fallout and there was no sentimental stuff beforehand.
It
though.
is interesting that people who have had fallouts with that show too are the funniest people.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
Oh
what's
my
so
God.
Well, and it's
interesting.
Chloe Trost,
It's
man.
all like
Yeah.
a norm. Like it's all
Yeah.
people. It's normally the
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
upper head like of the network, not even Lauren. Like
Yeah.
the network being like, hey, you got to get this guy off because he's pushing too many boundaries. I think that like a lot of people, I've seen people online say like, well, they're not going to get Tim Robinson because they're jealous of Tim Robinson. And I'm like, Lauren still produces his shows. Like
Yeah.
Lauren
Sure.
has a relationship with Tim. It's not like they're.
Yeah.
It's not like they're.
He was the EP of Detroiters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not like they're against Tim.
Yeah, but like Tim himself probably has no
Yeah,
heartfelt connection with SNL. I would wager versus what he's done now.
I do think what he's doing now wouldn't have been possible if he wasn't.
no,
on
yeah, exactly.
SNL.
Yes.
I also, if I was writing my own sketch show and it was very, very popular and more successful than SNL, and then SNL was like, can you come here and do some sketches? I would be like, kind of want to keep them to myself for
Sure.
my show.
Yeah, but like again, from SNL's, I think like yes,
That's why he's
it
saying
can
no.
expose stuff on SNL's thing, but I think SNL benefits more from having him.
Oh, yeah.
So just pay him the money
maybe. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like people would like. Then you're gonna get.
I would tune in.
Yeah, you're gonna get your memes. You're gonna
Yeah.
get all the stuff
No,
you
you're
want
right.
for the
You're
whole
definitely
year. You'll
right.
be good for a couple of years. If you get one Tim Robinson meme on an SNL thing, you're fine.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why
Like
I think,
you can use that everywhere. You can until they bury it to the ground.
that's
But,
why
like,
I think
that's-
he's saying no. I
Yeah.
think he's saying no because he doesn't want to burn one of his ideas on SNL when he could just have it. For
Yeah, but
himself.
like also I don't think he needs to write anything because everyone's already writing like him.
yeah.
True. Yeah.
They just need Tim to make it better. Like, he could just come in and do what they've written and then punch it up a little bit. He doesn't have to come with his own original idea.
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they'd
it's-
ask him for
it-
one,
it-
but he doesn't need to give one.
It is crazy how SNL in the past has really embraced their like alumni, even people who and their work. Even Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis was fired before he ever stepped foot on that stage.
Yeah.
And now he's like a featured player.
Yeah.
He shows up, to play Curtis Sliwa, and they have him host all the time. And it's really funny to me how Tim Robinson made actual change to the comedy world,
Yeah.
and they never acknowledge him.
No.
That he hasn't showed up. Not even as a cameo
He
or
was
anything.
at the 50th, but they didn't include him in anything.
Exactly.
Which is very
They don't
funny.
tote him. Yeah, they
that's
don't
crazy,
tote
right?
their.
Yeah.
They should tote him like
he's-
a bag.
he's
got an HBO show.
He's winning Emmys. He has a movie,
So did Bill
an
Hader.
HBO
I
show. yeah.
really think it's politics. I think that there's.
I also think it's very possible that Tim just says no. Like I think
That
he'd be
too,
like, yeah,
but
I'll
I
go to
guess-
the 50th.
yeah.
I don't want to be in it. Like
Yeah.
it's very
Maybe,
possible.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Interesting. Well, last one, and this is a big one. A lot of people will be upset about this. Oh God. I think we need to get rid of Keenan immediately.
I'm not upset by that.
He listen, everybody loves Keenan, but he is ruining that show every year he stays on there. Because this is Dan. Let me tell you what the problem is. So he's been Pete Davidson before Pete Davidson. That's step one.
Yeah.
Step two, he is only and he's used in almost every sketch.
Okay.
How is that possible? And his
Probably contract
And-
to keep him there.
and he's the funniest bit in every sketch because he only has one role, and his one role is to be like, "Isn't this crazy?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he ruins the whole sketch. He ruins every sketch he's in because he just acts like the straight character, or he's doing the Chris Farley with the beard in that one sketch. You remember when Chris Farley had a beard?
Why, thank you.
Yeah, and he overdid it just to make Adam Sandler laugh or whoever.
Yeah.
But Keenan's whole thing is that he is overacting for the audience to be like,
He's
"Is
playing
it
a freak,
Isn't
yeah.
this crazy, guys? Let's just have fun." He's ruining it. Also, and then he's just taking slots from people.
Yep.
All those
Yeah.
roles he does could not be him. It could have been Devin Walker. It could have been who's another person that left.
Aristotle Atari.
Yeah, it could have been literally anybody else in
Emil
there because
Joachim.
none of them are
Emil
written for
Joachim.
Keenan. Now, that's not saying Keenan's not great as the Family Feud host or the Jeopardy guy.
What up with that?
What up with
What
that?
up with that is legendary.
That's
he
all
hasn't
great.
done it since COVID.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
all great. But he's just lingering around, showing up, doing these small roles, being like, how can I steal the spotlight of this sketch from my 2 lines I have here? When in reality, just give it to a newer guy to maybe take those 2
That
lines
would be
home.
too
Yeah.
selfless for a comedian to ever do. I feel like.
Yeah, but like
he's
it's
built
so
an
blatantly obvious now
empire.
that it's bad.
Yeah,
Like, it's
but
so,
I mean,
like-
if he's there, he's there. It's
He's
a
there, he's
paycheck,
there, yeah,
you know.
it's-
Like he's not gonna look himself in the mirror and be like, I gotta, lose my job for the sake of comedy. He doesn't care. you know?
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
go do something like
Yeah, I agree. I just
Well,
like I understand he's
that
tried
would
to
be
go
my-
do something else
yeah.
and it's all failed. That also gives the point that he's actually not that great. That's beside the point.
Or he's like really great at one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Yeah,
goes
and
back to
that's-
point
that-
number
right.
one. Yes.
That man was born in a lab to do sketch comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
get that. Yeah.
He was
he was on all
kidnapped as a
that, right?
child.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He
Is
was
that what
kidnapped as a
He
child.
was
His
on all
super-
that, yeah.
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 He was in all that.
And then you have the Keenan and Kel show, which is better than all that in my opinion, even though it's not a sketch show. It's-
Sure.
I love that Kenan Thompson's like greatest comics or something that's presented here.
Oh,
in
that Bringer
Chicago.
show? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 50 3-minute sets. It's insane.
Yeah. It's crazy too because like it's the only one they do it in this city.
Yeah, I do.
It's like a road show, right? They go around.
Yeah, and they pick
And-
comics and they show up and do it.
And it's a bringer show.
Yeah,
And one thing I do love about the Chicago comedy scene is that we don't do that. Like that's not a thing you really see anymore.
No, we used to though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
used to
Well,
do
and
it.
also comics do bring people, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's not like a requirement, which
No.
it is in other places.
No. It's just the way that it's like that many comics on the lineup.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that's what he's thinking money. Like he's thinking, like that's he doesn't. If
Well,
if
I'm
he
not
cared about-
blaming Keenan. I just think they should fire him.
Well, I agree,
I
but
think
I
they
also
should get
think,
him out
I
of
also
there.
think that show shouldn't exist. Like
Yeah.
that's what I mean. It's like sometimes people do things to damage comedy because it works for money.
Yeah, it's a ghost of a show.
Yeah.
Because it's just holding on by 2 threads.
I-
Well, like to me, bring up another wrestling analogy. It's the same equivalent as like in 2016 when Bill Goldberg came back and won the WWE title. Bill Goldberg's like 58 years old,
Sure.
and he beats Bray Wyatt, who's like a young and up and coming guy with the coolest gimmick ever, and they
Yeah.
bury him in front of everyone in Saudi Arabia, and he never recovered.
Whoa.
But thank God Bill Goldberg got a 2-month title reign.
What's
Like it's the same thing. Like Keenan.
John Cena right now.
Well, he's gone now.
Right. That's what needs to happen.
Yes, exactly.
Like John Cena kept coming back, and everyone was like, "Hey, John Cena."
Now he's in Pluribus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is? That's
he's in
cool.
Pluribus.
Yeah, but like everybody was like, we don't want to see this old guy just taking up a spot. But like everyone's okay with Keenan taking up a spot because he's the one that's like on their side. And I think that we've all been brainwashed by Keenan and the writers to because every
Yeah.
sketch he's in, he's like, I'm on your guys' side watching.
Maybe,
I'm
yeah.
on your guys' side.
Yeah.
It's interesting how this past season was the first time they had a musical guest on the show who was born after Kenan Thompson's first episode on SNL.
Really?
I forget who it was. It was like this band of like 20-year-olds, but they were younger than Kenan Thompson's tenure on SNL.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just too long.
There
It's
needs to
not
be-
impressive.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if he like made some weird deal with the devil. And they're like, yeah,
To
you
do
get
sketch
you get,
comedy.
you get to perform.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's when Chris Farley was in his sketch on All That.
yeah.
They shook
yeah,
hands,
they did. Yeah,
And Keenan took
Yeah.
some of Chris
Took his
Farley's
life,
life
yeah.
force
He's like-
through his
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's bound to
Yeah.
SNL for eternity.
Well, yeah, I just think
And if he leaves, he'll be living in a van down by the river.
Yes.
That's right.
True.
yeah, I just think that it's if we get rid of him, it immediately opens up a floodgate of like new stuff needs to be done. Which I
Well-
know is not a risk they want
Yeah.
to take, but like I don't like your viewership can't be that good, right?
I don't know.
Like
I
it
don't
can't
know.
be, right? Like
I don't watch it anymore.
yeah, nobody. I don't know anyone
Yeah.
who watches it
I watch some
like who
highlights on
tunes in
YouTube every
actually
now
to
and
watch
then.
it.
No.
Watch
I
it.
do every once in a while. Like if I'm home and awake, I'm like, yeah, I'll throw it.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's fine. But there's no way the viewer like you need a shake up to try to get the lack of wanting to shake it up to try to drive viewership back up blows my mind.
Well,
Yeah.
now
I don't know a single show that's never done that.
Now they're focused on internet activity.
I guess that would
that's-
technically be the shake
That's
up.
never what?
What?
That's never like gotten rid of a cast member.
No, I've never seen a show not do like especially a live one.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the NFL's done it.
Sure.
NFL changed their whole kickoff rule, which is insane. because that's been like that forever. And they changed it because it was like dangerous and the same stuff. Like there's a plethora of reasons, but I'm like the fact that the NFL can change something, but SNL refuses to change anything except for like their presentation of their gimmicks. Is crazy to me.
Yeah, especially like at that like SNL treats itself like the major league of comedy.
Yes,
of sketch comedy, and they don't like adapt to modern times.
Yeah, like again, the WWE's always the forefront of change for some reason. Yeah, like the WWE had no competition for like 15 years. But even within that 15 years, they signed a deal with Saudi Arabia. They were the first people to do that. When the COVID hit, they didn't stop. Everything else stopped, but they made their home base. They put screens on the wall so fans could call
the bubble.
Yeah, they did the Thunderdome. Like,
and in my opinion, some of the best WWE stuff came out of COVID.
Yeah, you like the cinematic matches. Like they were still trying to innovate when they didn't even have to because they had no competition. They had no reason to. But like Vince McMahon is a horrible person, but at least he had enough pride to like be like, well, I can't let my product go stale, or I can't I always got to be ahead of the game. Yeah. Well, I wish Lauren had an inkling of that to be like, I wish I was ahead of the game, or like instead of constantly being behind. Like by the time they did a Fortnite sketch, it was like 5 years into Fortnite.
Yeah,
like if they want to do the internet stuff, then do it now. Like I shouldn't have to wait like 3 episodes later. Or, like there's just no effort. It's really random and odd.
I sometimes they do kind of jump to internet jokes too quickly. Like they'll do like a joke about a TikTok trend or a dance, and that's just like I'm bored by that.
Yeah,
I think in a similar way they have a problem where they rely too much on like meme culture.
Yeah,
but they don't understand it.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like, and the shelf life on that is just like it's a banana. Like it's gonna be rotten by the end of the day.
Well, they're doing sketches about trends. They're not doing sketches about like new pop culture.
Sure.
The things they're focusing on are like TikTok trends that will die in a week, as opposed to making a sketch about a more general change in culture.
Yeah, that's why the cold opens usually do pretty well. I still say is because they still have that mentality like we need to cover like this political event that happened like 2 days ago, and we'll get Ben Stiller and Matt Damon. Like it feels awesome, but then they don't do that for the rest of the show. No. They don't take care of their show in any way, and I think it's really odd.
And I also think there is a problem with the cold opens too, like that, where if they do an event from 2 days ago, all the jokes have already been told.
Oh yeah.
And recently they've been doing a good job, I think, of telling jokes that haven't been told by extrapolating it further. Like when Colin Jost was playing
Pete Hegseth.
They went a direction that I hadn't seen other people making fun of Pete Hegseth go.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there you go. That's how you have to do it now.
Sure.
Because they used to be, when they would make something on SNL in the 80s, it was the first time anyone had seen anything about that topic, and that's why they were tuning in. They're like, I can't wait to see what SNL has to say about this thing that happened this week. And now it's just been said already.
Yeah, that's a problem, yes. So I think we should cancel the show and cancel cable television. That's what is my ending point.
Yeah, well, who needs SNL when we've got Kill Tony for free?
Yeah.
You know? Yes. The greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Wow. And with that, I think we're rounding out the end of our episode. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like to plug?
Any shows this weekend?
No. I mean, I'm at Love Below on Thursday.
Love Below on Thursday?
Hey Nani on Friday.
I'm also at Love Below on Thursday.
Oh, you are? That's right. Yeah. And then Sunday, I'm at Zany's.
Cool.
Wow.
All right.
If you're in Chicago, check out Dan Cass. What is your Instagram so people can follow you?
Dank Ass, 2 Ks.
Dank Ass with 2 Ks. And follow What Could Go Wrong show as well on Instagram.
Do that.
Come see the show on
come see it.
February 12th.
February 12th is our next show at the Laugh Factory. So come on through if you want to see all 4 of our beautiful smiling faces.
Yeah, for your Valentine's date. Bring them.
You're listening to 106.9 Chicago,
Hold the
Illinois.
smile.
WANK. Wank FM. This has been the Morning Crow. Thank you to Dank Ass for joining us on the Morning Crow. Catch us at What Could Go Wrong? February 14th, Chicago Laugh Factory.
February 12th.
February 12th.
February 12th at Chicago Laugh Factory. to see the guys from the Morning Crow. We are Charlie Curtis.